And we're live. Welcome. Holy crap, is that camera turned?
It's just a little further from you than you.
No, it looks like it's looking over here at this corner.
Oh, okay.
Is that true?
Is that true?
No, you're in it. We looked.
I just feel like we should
Yeah.
bring it.
Move it this way.
Oh, we changed
You
it.
broke my booty!
That's why. I'm trying to keep it all
Did you
in.
find the
It's
silver
the old
gold?
password.
Yeah.
Why did you throw him in the
Well, I'm here.
backpack? What's
This is
wrong
He's
me.
in a special area. Everyone else is fine.
No!
I don't know what happened to him.
Does anyone know a divorce
Oh
lawyer?
my god.
Did Booty
I
get
don't
broke?
know. I don't
Booty
know.
got destroyed.
Fuck.
God damn.
Everyone else is fine.
Oh, good for you and everyone other
Here comes
characters.
Truckosaurus.
Roar's
Truckosaurus.
fine.
Don't put it in a backpack,
You
you
hold on
dummy!
to it then. Put it in your box.
I'm Mike Seiger. This is the witness. Current guildmaster. These are our officers. We have some
I'm sorry.
interesting information.
No.
Gimme.
No.
Give me Wampo.
Debbie is code free. We were a little worried about that.
Wampo's gonna die.
But also,
I am.
tomorrow is your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Wish her birthday for us.
No, Matthew,
Happy
don't.
birthday.
No, Matthew, don't.
Birthday.
He wouldn't actually do
You
it.
think Matthew would break a character you guys paid for?
Debbie.
Jesus Christ.
She did it to me.
It was an accident.
Topher, do you have the young lady's information that's been we've been working with?
Nymphy.t on Instagram.
Isn't it just Nick?
Tell me when.
Nymty art. Oh, Nymty art is what it is. So NYMTEA.ART. She's doing our art for our next campaign.
Yeah.
Are we popping
Excellent
around
work.
for Hero Force to
she's,
send us a new one?
No,
in the sister land
Not a
of,
sponsor.
or the, I guess it's technically the fatherland.
Happy
Cheers.
birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday. But yeah, she's in the Europes, and as such,
Oh yeah. I'm
as
drinking
such,
like a
I'm
week.
not trying to dime people out like that, but okay.
black.
She's in Germany or Belgium or somewhere around there. Basically, she's great, and she takes a minute to get back to you because she's on an opposite time clock from us. But check her out; her artwork's great, and she's doing some really good work for us.
Does she make minis?
And anyone else have anything else?
She actually just gotten back to me like 5 minutes every time I freaking talk to her, so.
I'm just trying to establish. I don't know. Anyone have anything? You guys have dice?
I don't know where
Dice is
Fan
still
went. He
there.
was up there, and now he's
Fan?
gone. I thought Debbie grabbed him.
I didn't grow.
Oh, he's
Sorry.
Wait.
Man, it is just.
Oh,
welcome
Fan
to
was
the
up there.
show.
Glue.
He was behind. You.
Jeez.
I tried to break him.
Yeah, don't worry. He's got tree trunks for legs, so unlike the dude, she won't snap.
Cool. Unless anybody has anything else.
We
at
can
this point,
rebuild him.
we can make him
Yeah,
stronger.
we'll glue him at halftime.
We
don't
have the
worry.
technology.
We do.
Dude, that's worked so well in the
Okay.
past.
Nobody else wants to quote the $1 million man?
Can you imagine how mad she'd be if I broke
Uh,
Wampo?
Let's,
Round
uh,
every time.
I don't know, I
Let's
thought
go
she
ahead and
had
take a big
bunch
draft
of-
out of tonight's
This is the only one that broke.
Yeah.
beers.
It's
Stuff.
okay.
The Woodness Guild.
One of my other ones
The
broke.
Woodness Guild.
I haven't ordered mine yet.
I like Benny though.
We're back. Hope you guys have empty bladders and fresh beers
The
or
darkness
frosty
holds its
beverages.
You got champagne.
Just
You
use
guys
the
have
feet.
champagne. What do they have? Also, Robert, if you're watching, come to my house. I have your Christmas gift.
Sorry.
Where we left off. You guys had gone through the major, the bulk majority of Aurora, trying to find information and passage and maybe charter a ship.
What channel is that show? How to Get Away with Murder?
It's hard not to
You're
laugh.
fine.
It's so
Get over
hard
it.
not
That's
to
true
laugh
crime.
at Matt.
Is that like a
It's like a TNT.
step by step kind of thing?
Yeah.
I heard if you Google it,
Live
then
page.
I heard if you just glue his legs back on, they're fine.
Lies. Lies. Right, Mike?
Anyways,
Lies.
actually, you did a fantastic job with Echo. I was super impressed. I couldn't even tell that he was broken.
Until he broke again.
He broke in a different spot though. It's like a weld.
Did he really?
Yeah, it was like a weld. Like the spot that you put back together, he was better and stronger. Anyways, you guys made it through Aurora, and having met up with somebody who recognized the more elephantine member of your party, found safe passage to an island, to the island that had kind of appeared outside of your familial village.
Gamel took us
Oh, I
there.
missed a session.
Gray
That's
was
why
the,
I lost.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm good.
Were you
I'm
not
just
there
like
for
the.
that?
No, she
Oh
wasn't.
yeah.
She was not here last time.
Forgot about that.
So pay attention while he recaps.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I in the right?
I'm sorry.
Well,
Sorry, go ahead.
Did I come to
Good.
the wrong D&D?
We met a lovely little guy named Gamel. Gray. In
Oh, yeah, you guys
in
loved him.
Aurora. We went south to Aurora so we could find a ship. We met Gray. He recognized me, unfortunately. And then he also hooked us up
Fan's
with
an
a nice...
assassin.
He hooked us up with a nice... No, wait, whoa. He hooked us up with a nice dwarven lady who was mean to everybody, but her name's Gamel, and she shipped us to the island, and we paid her to hopefully wait for us. So we have a way off.
And as
We
you
went to the island.
got up on top of the island, you noticed that everything's kind of spooky. There's this
The
like
whole island's alive. Like
it's
everything's
very
alive.
magical, and
Talk to a
everything
tree for a
has
while.
these. One of your players talked to a tree for a little while. There
Dumber
are
trees than we're on.
shrubs and bushes that are artistically sculpted to look like humanoids, but each one has this sad or melancholy or just a grimace in general across its face. The Boontosh breaks both of his ankles as you guys walk through the entryway. As you're so focused on reading the entryway, you don't
Such a
notice
sick wheelchair.
the log that's in front of
The
you.
wheelchair's gonna be the best.
It's the magical wheelchairs, dude, which is already in D&D now.
Yeah, they
It's-
make,
yep.
you can buy minis that have
Yep.
wheelchairs.
It's wild. I'm not joking.
That's cool.
Well, I mean, I could see it in like a street, but the one application that I've seen it on, they're in like the snow, and I was like,
That would be hard.
physics, mechanics, just the way the tires are
Hydroplane.
shaped. No,
They go nowhere.
Pizza
Magic.
slice straight through the snow.
It's
so
gonna
if the
be
snow
a
is
magic.
60 feet,
from
they just
What are you talking
brand
about?
situation.
Yeah.
You
Needs to be
throw
a
nails
roller.
into them, you put little fins on the front, you go.
I like the hydroplane idea.
you guys
have to go
read.
fast.
They're just spinning like really fast.
It's like a snowblower, really.
Alright, anyway.
Across the archway, you saw the
I will.
Temple of the Lady Grey.
Good girl.
Temple of the Lady Grey. That's
in the
interesting.
monastery of lost souls. Entering, you guys had noticed there had been bright flashes. Entering, you walked into what appeared to be a battle between a turtle with a nasty scar across one eye and a dark elf. The dark elf and his cohort closer to you, the turtle and the associates of him on the far end of the long hall. These two entities standing on tables started taking shots at each other, and you kind of put together that this was the bright flashing lights that you may have seen from the exterior of the building. As a fireball is launched back safely into the middle space of this long hall, Dark Elf lands on the table with a flourish, and you see he picks his head up.
Superhero landing?
Yeah, total superhero landing.
Fist on the ground.
He picks his head up. Ishmael, it is not your place to know at this point what my secrets are. You cannot take them by force.
Is this the elf or the turtle?
This is the elf.
Okay.
The turtle kind of grimaces. Oh man, I'm sick and tired of it. I'm tired of being under your thumb. I'm tired
My character.
of having to work and slave and not know. You will tell me this day.
I think we should stay hidden so he has to keep doing this for a while.
As you say that, one of the people that's standing kind of off to the side turns and looks and goes, oh, hold on, everybody, hold on, wait. And everybody's heads just kind of look at him. He's like, we have visitors. They are here. They are our visitors. They are our guests. Can we, put this down for a minute? And everybody's like, oh yeah, okay, cool. The dark elf kind of just juts his chin out very slightly at the turtle. And everything's just kind of you hear the clap of a hand and torches start lighting along the exterior of the room. And you notice everybody who's not on a table is holding a beer in their hand, like. Welcome, my friends.
I'm gonna
Come inside, please.
Hey.
Welcome to the Monastery of Lost Spirits. It is a wonderful place to be. How did you come here?
I guess we're walking.
Yeah,
I'm going to step forward.
Ow.
He greets you. It's a
So,
That was the best.
What happened?
I'll give that to you when you're ready.
Okay, but
You know what you just gave me?
he said, I'm gonna walk in.
A
She's
weapon.
like, how?
That's a good one.
I thought it was pretty good.
I don't need that anymore. It's garbage.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it.
Yeah, I will walk in with Naboo Tosh.
The
I don't
person
want him
speaking
go
to you
alone.
is like a long, gray-haired human.
Yeah.
It's very well kept. He's not greasy. Everybody in here seems to be really
That's a
clean.
good one,
They're
though.
all wearing the same bluish-gray robes with like a gold sash tied around it. The human, thank you. Oh god, wait.
Gold sash.
Yeah. Oh. I gotta pull up the stats for this.
Gotta pull up the stats for this? Is that what you just said out loud to us?
Yeah, I mean, why am I not connected to the interwebs?
because
Oh.
it changed.
Oh, we changed our interweb, so y'all need to.
Oh,
Oh, man.
son of a
Data?
bitch.
We're gonna write this down
You
so
don't
I
have
don't have to
unlimited
say.
data
Actually,
yet? It's
no one cares.
2021.
No, yes, I
We're now
think
connected
you
to
should.
Deathway.
Okay,
connect
let's just
to-
give
It's
everybody
our
access to
old
your
pathway,
Deathway.
or it's our old
old
password.
password.
Yeah, come
Here,
to my
I'm
house
sharing.
and find my internet.
What
I
is
just
the-
shared with you.
It
It
I
would
just
not
shared
be
with you.
that hard.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Did you share with
He's
me?
so smart.
Yep. I'll share with you right now.
Thank you.
Apple's weird.
Done.
Or,
Zoe.
Is it a capital first letter?
No,
All
no.
lowercase?
It's
All
all
lower.
lowercase, and it is
Your boy.
Apparently.
I'll get it.
And the day was
your husband's
your
name.
turn.
Yeah.
Well, that's not very hard to figure out.
Right. So you
Hey.
get it?
For anyone that is
Christopher
watching,
Kenny on
Tr-
November
tr-
11th.
trust me, I ain't worried about no one coming.
You
here.
don't
also
know.
your room
Him.
reminds me
Yeah.
of
Like that.
We're all pointing at me.
Yeah, what are you
Dude, I
doing
cannot
over there?
connect.
Just see the
Yeah, I was here top of the head. Backstage shit right there.
Oh, caps lock is on.
Yeah, you're a
User
son of a-
error.
There's a look in the thing. Oh, we can see you.
I'm gonna try to be peaceful, right? Is that the goal?
Yeah, we can
Peace.
see
Okay.
you.
We can see you.
Now that I know.
I know you are, internally
Thanks.
angered at the
Thank you
moment,
for
The
but-
darkness has me today. I will warn you.
Yeah.
The
The
dark
chip on your
side.
shoulder is
You did not
flaring.
You were not allowed access to the chunk.
That was a good roll. But yeah. Hello.
Yes. Welcome to the monastery.
Yeah, you said Temple of the Lady Grey.
Yes, Temple of the. That's actually downstairs.
/ Lost Souls.
This is the monastery of Lost Spirits.
Oh.
What? Why souls?
I thought you said souls.
No, it's spirits.
That's fair. My name's Frank, PH.
Fantastic. Why?
Right.
Did you? Was that written somewhere? Perhaps. Perhaps maybe you saw. Yes?
Yeah.
Right outside on the archway.
Yeah. And you said it out loud. I thought.
Right. No. I have actually been saying the monastery of Lost Spirits. However, we do have one. Dreg. Where is Dreg? Somebody find me Dreg. And you see somebody go waddling off in opposite
Greg
direction.
or Gure?
Dreg.
Oh.
D-R-E-G.
Oh, I thought you were saying Drake. I was like,
Drake.
ever since I was
Yeah,
able to
yeah,
see
yeah.
you.
We may have read it on the door.
Hotline bling.
Yeah.
I can't help but notice that this wasn't here like
Right.
a couple of days ago.
Oh yes, the island is very special. It
Yeah.
just pop.
Yeah, maybe not from this plane of existence, which is pretty cool. We do this thing where we go to different planes occasionally.
Oh, that is fascinating.
How
You
does
must
it just
tell
pop
us.
around?
We don't actually know. It just kind of seems to gravitate to wherever the most interesting things in Ithwe are going on. And
How did you get here?
well, I rode the island. It was warm and then it was cold.
Where-
and
where-
that's about the end of it.
Where are you from originally?
Originally, I am from far. Well, actually, probably not that far away from here. It's a desert, not far. It's a nice place. I like it. It's comfortable.
Yeah. West, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
I'm gonna tug your sleeve and I'm gonna point and I'm gonna say dead.
are you
It may not be able to handle the fact that may or if life is about his body.
we won't mention. Why are you all wearing the same clothes? Just curious.
Oh, well, we are a group of monks that have come together to proliferate the great wisdom of the Lady Grey and provide a sanctuary for those who cannot otherwise defend themselves.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. We also proliferate things.
What do you proliferate?
We try to help people.
What are the turtle and the elf doing during this?
Right now you can see like there are people like clapping the elf on the back, and the turtle looks disgruntled, but it's standing like right next to the guy, and like you just see him like you can't really make out what they're saying, but you see the turtle is kind of
Okay.
like you got me this time.
Okay.
It's a buddy's love.
I can't help notice, but y'all have beer.
Oh yes, we are the Monastery of Lost Spirits.
Same question.
Oh.
Lost Spirits. That's why I asked. The souls. You saw souls, and I'm assuming that's
on
on
the
the
door.
entry.
Yeah, the door
Greg-
says soul.
Greg is the one
souls.
responsible for the signs out front.
Yeah,
so
it says souls out there.
yes, okay. You should try perhaps this New Harbor Ale. This one is probably our best right now. It's very interesting. It seems to be that this is a gravitational point that many people will come to and bring family recipes for alcohol or perhaps whiskey or we're like a distillery, brewery. We have a lot of fun here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The water.
What was your name?
My name is Irie.
Spell it.
I-R-E-E. Irie.
Irie, do you possibly know of anyone around here who is a healer by chance?
Oh, we have many healers. Are you looking for something in particular that...
Oh my
Well.
gosh.
Oh, you look poisoned. Good
Yes,
sir. Oh
yes.
my goodness, come with
I do
me.
have a touch of
Come
poison.
with me. I will take you to our greatest
yeah,
monk
I'm not
healers.
flipping off Odette as I walk away.
I heard we
I am
have
surprised
something
your
that can
monk
help.
hasn't healed this already. This is
It
incredible.
does seem
we are,
rather strange, doesn't it?
I don't heal my friends.
We will get your chakras in perfect alignment.
Can we follow?
Absolutely, you're more than welcome to come with. Can I get you anything to eat or drink? You look a
No, thank
little.
you.
No, had
Haggard.
a lot to drink previously.
Okay, well,
I'll take a beer.
a beer. Any particular? We have lagers, we have stouts, we have pilsners.
Do you
we
have like
Indian pale ales.
wheat based?
Oh yes, of course.
We call them Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizens,
Where I'm
yes,
from.
well-
Yeah.
Oh, you must be from the Northeast then.
No. Yeah.
To throw
yes,
the W
yes.
where the V goes. Yes, of course.
Yes. The region of Imalis.
Yes, Imolas, I've been.
Is
It is
what it's
fantastic.
called.
Very animalistic, but
Is that where they
so many
train
other
the
ways, so
assassins?
much more civilized.
No, you gotta stop. Why are you so?
You're an
what?
assassin, which is fascinating.
I am not. He's got 3 souls
Are
inside.
you
of him.
assassinating anybody? You have 3 souls.
Wow.
Wow, you are just the most
Laying
colorful.
down
And she's
shit
half horse.
here,
This is
let me just
amazing.
take a
Yeah,
sip, take
yeah.
some notes.
I'm a monk
Next, you're
and
gonna
also
tell me
half
that one's
horse.
a changeling.
No, we don't have any of
Of
those.
course not. That would be ridiculous.
We only.
It's a skin condition.
Yes.
You know.
But yeah, and I'm just gonna carry my beer with me and not.
Yeah. It's a very hearty beer, and
It
it's
looks
warm
real.
and it feels good, and it is very real.
It's warm. Ugh.
Yeah, it's warm. Is that
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
refrigerate here.
I'll pass.
What?
I'll pass on the beer.
I will definitely drink my beer. as I'm
Refrigeration
walking
is not a thing. Every drink you've had in this game has been warm unless it was stored outside.
Ew.
And it was
Nice.
also cold.
Why do
I'm
you
not
tell me
prepared
it's
to deal with
before?
this reality
Just
right
kidding.
I'm not
Nasty.
prepared.
You don't know
Yeah,
any better
what
in
the
this
crap?
situation.
That's
Nasty.
how things were stored for years.
In a land of magic, I'm pretty sure they can figure out how to make some
Ah,
ice.
we are
We
working
can
on a chest of
produce ice from
continuous
our
cooling.
hands.
Yeah.
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
Chill my glass.
As you guys are walking,
Yeah.
he leads you just kind of off to the far side. There's like a small fire pit that has more embers than anything else in it, and sitting around are 2, you would assume, monks. These are like the kind of monks that they're both sides of the coin. When we here on Earth think of monks, you have the like tanned skin, large head, shaved, He looks very pensive and is very quiet and reserved. Oh, what did I say? Shay?
Large head.
Large head? I meant to say that. I'm sorry.
So wait, and then the other one is Tony Shalhoub?
Basically, he's got like the Friar Tuck like hairband.
Oh,
He's
that's
got a
my
big.
kind of
I'm just over here like a
Yeah,
bobblehead.
that's my kind of guy right there.
So big, large head
Yeah,
man.
good.
They're like a cartoon, like
Yeah.
with a bobblehead.
Or like a Mega Mind
Eberson,
kind of deal.
Eberson, perhaps maybe I could trouble you. Our guests here, they are afflicted, and maybe you could perhaps help them with that. And
One
you
of
see,
us is down with the sickness.
It is not
Yes.
something you should be.
I'm
proud of.
actually a little more down because of my broken ankles.
Yes, and also he has 3 people. Perhaps maybe we can sort that out as well.
Really? Oh.
Oh yeah. if you wanna go in.
Excuse me. What?
Eberson stands up, and it's the quiet, reserved guy, and you see as he pulls his hands out from his robes, he is
I don't want to do it in
tatted,
front of all these people.
just tatted all the way back, as far as you can see up his robes.
Oh,
Are
And
they
he-
arrows?
while you were gone, I
They're
figured
not
out.
arrows.
Oh.
They're not arrows.
Nice.
It's different
Bummer.
artistic. There's scenes of war. There's
It's like a sleeve.
yeah,
That's
and it goes up both of his arms, but his neck, what you can see of his like clavicle, neck, and face seems unmarked.
But I already used it, so
you
I
what?
can use
I'm
it
paying
now.
attention.
Beautiful. He walks up to you
Oh,
and he turns his
I
hand
just
over.
figured that out. Shit,
May I?
man. I'm the worst. I need to really.
Fantastic. Thank you for your trust in me.
I-
And he puts his hand on top of yours. You are so cold. Tell me, what kind of poison? And he just kind of starts feeling out and like pushing at different pressure points.
I'm watching.
What the hell did poison it? Was it the cat fish?
Mm-hmm.
I was poisoned by a creature from another plane of existence.
Right. That is a little bit more difficult, but let us see. And you see he kind of starts working towards your sternum. Solar plexus is here. We'll go 1, 2, 3, bam! And he just palms you squarely in the chest. It's enough to knock the wind out, and you watch as just this like fine mist of green just goes psst, like a spore. And he's like, nobody breathe that. That is not something you want inside of you. It was in him. It is now not. The sun is our
I
greatest
step
hero.
away like
Guanaco
yes,
and-
totally. I'm like,
I'm gonna hold my.
We'll just let that settle. How about we keep this area clear? Can we
Start
cone this
wafting it
off?
at
Is there any
Guanaco.
way to like sanctuary this for a little while?
quarantine
I'm
the
walking
area.
towards
Guanaco did
Guanaco.
not do this. Devin did, not Guanaco.
Either one's a bitch.
You'll
Right.
live.
Well, you obviously have some interpersonal issues to work out. This is fascinating, and if you need time, we are all available to you in whatever fashion that we might be.
What about those 3 things that are in his mind? Were you able to sort that out?
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, if he wants, I mean.
Eberson, and you see Eberson's like, what? I don't know why I do that. Everybody seems to like it when I do that. 1 spirit. 2. I would only spirits. Can't do 3 spirits.
I would only like to keep one of the spirits, actually.
You want 2 spirits.
Mine,
At least one of them really likes to rip paper.
the good one. The one that is averse to paper, he's gotta go.
Yeah,
Right.
it's weird.
Well, that is something little bit outside of my purview, if you will.
I'm not entirely surprised. I've been trying for a long time to rid myself of this curse.
You know, if you stick around long enough, you could probably speak with maybe one of the Maguses when they come back. They are currently trying to rid the main area of a worship of rats right now. And
I'm sorry.
there are rats. We have a terrible rat infestation.
I heard
It,
worship.
Yes, there's the temple of the Lady Grey. We are religious followers of perhaps one of the most noble and also aloof of all the gods.
You say Lady Grey.
The Grey Lady.
Grey Lady. She of a vermin variety?
No, we just have a rat problem.
Oh,
right
gotcha.
now.
Okay. Noted.
She made those earrings.
Fabulous. If there's anything else I can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask.
Yeah.
Wait.
Do you perhaps have a place where we could bed down for the night?
We came here to just see if you guys needed any help, to be honest. We're
Right?
travelers.
If you would like to help, there is a...
I mean, if you needed it, and we're not like, we thought this was like life, death. We thought you were trapped here on another plane of issues.
Huh.
It's been a stressful, couple days for us.
You know, if you would
Yeah.
like to, we have some masseuses that are on site.
Yes,
terrible.
that would be so lovely.
Wait, what?
Right.
A masseuse?
Oh,
Well, perhaps maybe we can arrange that. Let's find you some sleeping quarters, and after that, we will move on to perhaps some forms of relaxation. Are you sure he's the only one that wanted a beer? Is there nobody else that would like some sort of imbibement?
Now that I know that they're warm.
do you guys have vegetables by chance, or
We have plenty of food. There is food for everybody.
Do you have any corn?
We do have corn.
Can you hide the corn?
Is
The
there a problem with the
audacity.
corn?
No,
I
no.
flick you in the head.
Juanpo, my little buddy here, he likes corn quite a bit. That's his
Right, well.
thing.
Let us prepare some beds for you. Are you staying for beds? We don't want to.
What was the timeline for
I
the,
believe we
the
told
boat?
her 2 hours before we need to dip, so
You tell her vamos.
Do you have a
Why
way
not?
back to the mainland if we need it?
We have several boats that we keep. They're more canoes than anything else.
Do you?
But
I insight. I want to see if they're being sincere. We've been really
Good idea.
trusting.
Yes.
Well, and while
On a
that's-
toe.
while that's happening, I'd like to know if
We're like,
you guys,
Yeah.
you guys
I'm
have
like,
a
sure,
way
yeah,
of
right. We're fine.
controlling where this island pops up next.
unfortunately, no, we do not control where
26.
the island goes. It is like if you were to take a ball, take a blanket, if you will, in your minds. Don't actually, please don't do this.
Yeah, we
Take the
will.
blanket and stretch it out.
Yeah.
Now, let's say something interesting happens over here, and you put a ball on top of the blanket.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
ball will roll to that point. That's just kind of how the island does its thing. We believe that at one point in time, this was a residence, perhaps an estate of a dark wizard of some sort who was interested in amassing information, and over time lost himself in some way, shape, or form, and the land just kind of seems to keep going to do the things that it was intended to do.
Do you think it came here because we might have went through the Shadow Realm just on the coast there?
Oh, is that what you've done? Is there?
Yeah, we exited the Shadow Realm and we ended up on this weird place that really sucked, to be honest. We slept in a shed, I had a weird dream, it was
And we
just
brought
fucking crazy.
some sort of god along with us.
Oh, you brought the god with you.
Not a god.
Fantastic.
It was a monster.
It was
monster.
a very
It
What
was
kind
a
of
creature.
monster?
It looked like a you ever been fishing in the desert? There's a lot of
Well, I mean, yes,
like
we have one big hose. It is
flat-headed-
not like, just complete dirt. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
They're all
yeah.
like green areas.
Yeah. It was like a catfish looking creature.
Ah.
many times larger.
Multiple eyes,
Oh.
right up beside the skull.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
red. It spoke through your brain.
Yeah.
An aboleth, of course.
Jesus.
That might be enough to bring the island here. Fantastic. I wonder.
Well, it's dead now.
pH fantastic.
No. Regular pH, non-pH, little p, big H.
As long as you spell it that way.
Has anyone traveled the island?
Wait, my insight check.
Oh,
26.
they seem to be very genuine. Everyone here seems to have a very warm feel to them. People are laughing, carousing, and you can see there's a group of people getting drunk, like just belligerent. As you scan around the room specifically, you can see that there are taps like built into the wall, and there are just planks that are hung by string, and each one has a different label over it, and each one is like very. It's like hanging out in like, God, I don't know where you guys would know.
College frat house.
Worse, like it's just literally, you can only imagine the volume of alcohol that is stored behind these walls. It's very hipster feel. It seems like everybody here is interested.
Are there any
in-
females?
There are females all over the place.
Or
They're-
like all the chairs, like different types of chairs, like
Yeah,
made of
yeah,
metal
yeah,
and
yeah.
like
And
wood.
there's,
and,
like,
Rugs
like-
all over
there's,
the ground.
yeah, it's
repurposed
warm.
stuff.
Lighting.
Oh, dude. There's pallets that are like stacked up on the side that have like herbs growing out of them. There's
It's
like,
like a California beach house.
dude, total hipsterville.
Yeah,
Total
so
hipsterville.
So-
Drew,
Has anyone traveled the island that you know of?
Right,
Like,
this island, the one
Yeah.
that we are on.
yeah.
Of course, everybody walks it. There are a couple places
So
that
there-
we try not to go.
Why?
Just bad things seem to happen when you go down there. But as long as we keep to ours and we don't intrude on that space, it seems that homeostasis or missability or somebody help me out here. What is it called Yeah, you're
Symbiotic
nature.
relationship?
Symbiotic relationship.
So bad things as in there's people there that aren't nice.
But we don't really know. Everybody that
Dangerous
goes down there
spirits.
stays down there.
Oh.
Yeah, good to know.
When we lose contact.
I would like to rest. Do you have room?
Of course, we have plenty of space. Not exactly private quarters, but if you're okay with like
Yeah.
a barrack style.
So are we choosing to
No,
stay
give me 10
on
no
minutes.
longer
Give me
poison?
at least 10
You are not
minutes.
on
You
the
just
poison.
need 10 minutes.
I just need 10
Thank
minutes.
you
Okay.
very, very much.
Of
I'm
course,
gonna
because
kind
it
of
is
take my
ridiculous.
group and huddle them up. And just,
Oh, okay.
We're all
This is a
like-
private
I'm
conversation.
sorry. A couple of
It
questions.
is okay.
A
It
couple,
is okay.
we're a little
You cannot offend me. I am
out of our
impervious to
group.
offense.
Okay.
Have a wonderful
Much
chat. I will be over here.
Much
If you're
obliged.
not impervious to assassination, maybe you
Yeah,
should leave.
yeah. Should we? Are we staying? Or are we going?
Give me 10 minutes and I can figure out more details about this place.
Well,
Are
what
you-
time is
Or at
it?
least I can try.
I did a. If you're gonna use the spell, what the hell is it called? Oh, commune with nature.
No, I'm
Legend
using
lore.
legend lore.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fucking knew it!
Yeah.
So I come
How
from
did
my
you
own
know?
way.
How did you know?
Because he's
We'll
fucking
give
a
you-
great DM. He knows my mother.
We'll give you 10 minutes, but and then we'll decide.
What time is it?
we'll do.
Right now,
Yeah.
Naboontosh would know that you probably have about 4 hours to sunset.
Oh, okay. So you're a decent amount.
Should I go down and talk to the boat lady and let her know that
Yeah,
we're
I
staying?
think so. I think that would be a great idea.
Okay.
Maybe she could join us.
Cool.
She seemed a lovely lady.
Yeah, no. Go on, but you want to come with me, maybe, so I'm not too alone.
Can you
Alright.
stick with me and Odette?
And I am so tired of your shit,
Right.
Greg. This is entirely bullshit. You have misled again. And you see the human with the tattoos all over his hands is just berating this massive, just hulking half-orc with long black hair. Like the side of his head is shaved, but the front of it comes down across his face. And you see like every couple seconds he has to go like,
He's got that emo dude.
yeah. And like you can see like he's wearing like some sort of black makeup around his eyes, and he's like, I just wanted to like really make everybody feel what they're supposed to feel when they come here, and you just don't understand. This place is a prison.
Oh.
You're trying not to laugh at yourself.
I'm gonna take that 10 minutes there.
I like her. She's like, oh, it's a prison.
Yeah, we're gonna go, sir. We're gonna go tell our boat lady that she can go back to the shore now.
I'm gonna go
you
talk to
said-
this young man.
You said you had a boat that we could use if we needed to leave.
Oh, yes. If you need to depart, I will be with you in just one moment. If there is a need arises, we can either ferry you across, or perhaps you take the boats and you leave us some sort of recompense, and we'll call it even.
Will one canoe fit all of us?
Yeah.
Probably 3 canoes, maybe 4,
That's
5,
Oh wow, we each need a canoe.
1,
2, 3, 4,
Dang.
or 2, 3, 4, or 1.
Alright!
And two.
Mr. Counter!
Yeah.
I would like to.
Cookies.
So I'm gonna go in a corner.
Yeah. While you do that, we'll wait 10 minutes
Okay.
for you, I think.
And I'll kind of like not hide her obviously, but I'll just kind of like
Obfuscate,
Yeah.
a little bit of shadow, a little bit of cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go.
You guys find a nice little nook. You pass by a couple different people. There is, of note, several individuals that don't look like they fit in. They're not wearing the same grayish blue. One of them is a rather petite-looking, orange-skinned hobgoblin with just the tiniest little bump that, I would say
Does it grow?
probably you two would recognize as pregnancy.
Oh
No.
shit! They're getting
And
down
she's,
here.
She's just reading a book, just having at it.
Procreating here. Alright. So we think. Just like the mound people kind of bit we get into.
Huh?
Nothing. Going to go in a corner, and Odette is going to shield me in some type of way. I'm going to take a clipping of her hair. I'm going to rushlet my hands and then cut
Bitch,
my
did you
hand.
ask to cut my hair? just a little bit. I'm sorry.
So a single strand from the tail just,
Yeah.
but it's like this one.
Yeah, it's like, just wrap it around a couple times, rub my blood in it, and then do some whispers into my hand and do legend lore.
Probably should have pulled that up.
You want me to
Since
say
you
it?
knew.
Or?
No. I saw it coming from a mile away,
You
and
called
then
it,
I
man.
didn't do anything else. I was just like legend lore.
So I'm going to be as very detailed about the place as possible. That it's a tower, an island. It goes to a point of interest or excitement. It has levels that are not traveled through or anything like that. On the outside, it did say Monastery of Lost Souls. It seems to be going from place to place.
Okay.
And give as much detail as possible as I know about the whole place.
So you get this. What languages do you speak?
I speak Celestial, Common, Elvish.
It is a celestial voice
Ooh.
Oh,
that
shit.
Hell
approaches
yeah.
your consciousness. And as you focus on what it's saying, there's a slight chuckle. And I'm not even going to try celestial because that's like several octaves above what I'm capable of.
Oh, no, it's okay.
I
I
You
got
can
you.
grab your balls if you want.
Hey.
Right,
Be nice.
we
Do
should
a
do this
fondle
after this
first.
session.
Yeah. That's a later thing.
Fondle,
Not right
then
now.
you yank.
Dude, I saw
No, you
this
don't.
video. It was horrible. It
Where they
was-
like grab like a little thing and they go, bah!
No, it was so like it
Like
just
that?
it just
Bop
popped up.
it?
It popped up
Ouchies.
on the feed of just like you might be interested in a video like this, and I was like, okay, cool, and I clicked on it,
Okay, cool.
and so this guy like polishes one off on her feet, right, and like
What?
so she's got one leg up with her foot like it's the heel of her foot, the sole of her foot, right, and she's like got a high heel on. She's like like a Betty Boop almost, right, and then like he like finishes and like she. Quick as lightning. I'm not joking you. It was the fastest spin I've ever seen. Rotates her body around and full-fledged kicks him in the nuts. And I was just like the connection sound. I was just like, oh, like
With her high heels?
no, with her regular foot. It was
Oh.
she did it in bare foot, and just like connected with this guy so bad that I was like, I can't finish. Like
This is the worst.
I was
This is
traumatized.
the worst side story we've ever had in our lives.
It's cheaper than a vasectomy.
22,000 pounds of force per nut. There's a slight chuckle.
Stupid.
The Monastery of Lost Souls flashes in front of your eyes, and
Okay.
you just see this clouded hand kind of wash over it, and you see like spirit take its place.
Okay.
And you get a definitive just from this kind of lightheartedness that was more of a somebody's trying to be creepier than they really should be, and it actually is known as the Monastery of Lost Spirits. The view pans out, and you get a full picture of the island. The building itself, you can see it being built, and some of the people that you've seen in here, the more elderly, you can see versions of they look like versions of them, younger selves building this. So maybe this building isn't as new as the island itself. There's a rip back, and you can see the sun cycle reversing. It usually rises in the west and sets in the east, and you see it rising in the east and setting in the west. And you get the feeling that time is moving backwards rapidly. You're not sure how far back you go, but you can see the island itself. There's a man walking through it, and he just has a bag, and he's taking fistfuls of some sort of powder and just scattering it across the entire... He's walking slowly, minding his own. The days pan forward a couple, and you see him in this zigzag motion without sleeping, just continuously walking. He never needs to get a new bag, and it just seems to be... You get the idea that he's almost salting the earth. Legitimately, literally salting the earth. And then there is the island rotates, and you see through some of the earth and down through some tunnel systems, there is a blackened cave that stands out amongst all the rest of the tunnel systems here, which are lit with this kind of amberish red light that seems to emanate from stones that are embedded in the wall. This one tunnel is black. pitch black, and the voice tells you, "Not even I. They're going there." And you are ripped back to your body.
So I think we're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels pretty safe.
I feel safe enough. Honestly, I think it is 100% the Monastery of Spirits, not souls. However, there seems to be something underground, a black tunnel that's saying like they don't go there. So maybe we can ask.
Is that the place that he said he wasn't going, or is this a
Maybe.
different place?
I think it might be the same place. Maybe that's what we can do for them. Let's clear out that. The guy, I feel like the person who created this set maybe told me the voice that he doesn't want to go there or wouldn't even go there.
Mm-hmm.
So this is probably a really bad place. That's all I got.
Did you get any information on where it is? Where the tunnel could be?
Could I maybe like get an idea, a general idea of where
I
they
mean,
might
you
be?
get the feeling that it was pretty low, and
Like
just
by the
from what
beach
you
line?
saw, this is probably more iceberg-esque than anything else, where there's a larger section of this island underneath the water.
Okay.
And
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
with your who's this? Your two nautical sailing. Make it a history check.
We're on our way down to
The dwarven one.
The what?
They're not with
We're
us.
going to talk to the boat lady.
Okay. Yeah.
I rolled an 8 anyways, so.
7.
Unless I get to roll advantage.
7.
doesn't matter.
You guys are just dumbfounded.
Picking our
The
noses.
thing of this
Falling
size
on his
floats. It's crazy. Like you've seen big ships before, but damn, this takes the cake.
Do I see the emo-looking kid?
The emo-looking kid is just kind of standing there sulking. He's wearing black leather. His nails are painted black, and he's just looks melancholy.
Okay, I want to talk to him
Melancholy.
before I go over. I want to cast disguise self, and I've got the faux hawk. I want to grow it just a little longer, and I want it to come down over my eye,
Yeah, just like
and I'm gonna dye
Oh
the
my gosh.
tips red,
perfect.
and then
That's too colorful for this.
shut your
kid.
pie hole. The tips are gonna be red. The rest of it's black, and then I'm going
Do the
to.
little head thing.
This?
I'm gonna open up
Yeah.
my coat and reveal the stud leather armor underneath,
Oh.
and I'm just gonna walk over.
Are
and
you
let-
still gonna be like
Black leather.
No, I'm gonna be young. I'm gonna be young. Naboon Tosh before he got aged.
Yeah. He's just as you
Thanks.
approach, he's just kind of like, so
That's perfect.
Hey man, how's it going?
it's pretty sucky, but like
This place kind of seems like bullshit.
it's like total bullshit, dude. They don't let me have any fun here. I try to make
Sounds
the
like my
faces
diary.
on the hedges, something more than just the crap smiles that they always have. And I'm like held out for it.
Right, everyone's just so fucking happy. It's just,
It's total bullshit.
it's like deafening almost.
I'm totally into your hair, by the way. That's like
Thank you.
totally rad.
Yeah, it's.
Would it
it's
like bother you if I like did that?
you want to copy it?
Totally.
Yeah, go for it. I don't give a shit.
Look how they
Yeah,
both like
that's
separate.
dope, dude.
Anyways,
I don't give a shit.
So like, why are you here?
we're here because we got teleported.
That's crazy.
It's really fucking weird.
Where'd you get teleported from?
From the Shadow Realm.
No way. That's totally
Have you ever
dope.
heard of the Shadow Realm?
Oh my god, I love
The Shadow Realm
I
is
wish I
the
could go
coolest.
there.
It is literally the. They dragged me away, kicking and screaming.
Oh my god. I wouldn't.
I will never forgive that bitch for taking me away from that.
Which one?
Thanks for spoiling the
I
husband.
don't remember her name.
Right.
I
It's
just
probably
tra-
not
I
important.
traveled everywhere with it. It doesn't matter.
So cool.
Anyways,
Feel
so I heard them saying that there's like a darkness on this island.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
Is that true?
There's like some crazy magical like stuff that goes on this island, you know?
Okay, so I am like this super powerful warlock.
No way. That's super cool.
It's pretty awesome. And
I've actually been doing some reading myself, and I have some like wizard powers now.
really,
That's like really cool.
have you actually fought anything?
No, I can really only like move stones and stuff, but like it's pretty cool.
Hold on, check this out. Oh, I'm gonna back up. Like, hold on. I swear this works. Hold on. And I'm inch off the ground.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. dude.
Chris Angel up in this.
That's like totally wild.
Right?
Where did you learn to do that?
You know, it's. Alright, I'm gonna tell you a secret that not a lot of people know.
Okay. I promise I won't.
I've got another soul inside of me. And it guides me, teaches me magics. One of us is gonna break eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Huh.
Where's that hair flip?
Yeah, so
That's totally metal.
right? I don't know what that means. What does
Yeah.
metal mean?
It's like hardcore, you know. Like,
Crazy. Oh, I
it's
love
like
it.
it's like the best.
That is
You know.
so perfect.
But it's like hard. Like it's not like a good thing, you know. It's like tough, you know, like me.
like you, yeah. No, you embody that entirely.
But I'm also like intelligent, you know. Like I like rhythm.
That shines through. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, but
Don't take my brute exterior for
Right,
granted.
right.
Like, I'm so much more than
there's
what I.
you're deeper than
Thank you.
anyone else I've seen
counseling.
here.
Thank you.
So, do you know anything about this evil darkness? Like where it is? Can we see it? I kind of want to
mean,
see
like-
it.
Really, honestly, like you're pretty cool,
Thanks.
and like I wouldn't want you to get hurt, man.
Didn't I just tell you I'm extremely powerful?
No, like I know, like I'm not, but like you know, there's like stuff that like
Right.
I won't even mess with, you know.
That's surprising. I thought you were cool.
No, like I'm pretty cool. Make a persuasion check. That was a good one.
It's just so ridiculous.
I wish I could
15.
giraffe a fart behind him.
Oh yeah, something make it real
What
awkward.
was it?
15.
Do your friends like want to come too, or is it just you?
I think my friends might be a little too scared to do this, actually.
Respect.
No, I don't respect
Let's,
they're
like-
pussies.
No, respect you.
Yeah.
I fucking can't with this interaction.
That little bird thing though is like it's pretty cool. But like you know,
What little bird thing is that?
I don't know. It's like all black. Like it's my favorite color. So.
Oh, you're talking about Edgar Allan Crow.
Ah, that's a pretty cool name.
Edgar Allan Crow. He's
Right. Well,
he's.
I could probably like take you down there.
He's one of the very few cool ones. Maybe I should. Do you want me to invite Edgar?
I mean, you totally can. I'm totally down. He's like,
Well,
he looks really cool, you know. And he's got like arrows and stuff.
the problem that
Just
we're
like-
gonna have with Edgar is that he's always attached to the hip of the giant elephant-looking one.
Yeah. We got like
No.
I know that.
few
He saw
few
us
people
already.
as possible, you know. But like, if you like want to stick around, like you know, I could probably take you down later tonight.
How about you just show me where the path is? I don't want to actually.
There's like, so like we're not supposed to go down there, you know. And like, there's like a lot of people that are like, they'll stop us. Like, we're not gonna get down there. I'm like pretty strong, but like,
So you're saying there's guards?
no, like the dark elf over there, like he'll stop you, and he's like really good at stopping people.
Are there like magical wards and traps that they have set?
No, just like,
He'll just know.
I mean, like, he always seems to.
Hmm. What a total poser.
I know, right? Like, totally just ruining everybody's fun.
Right, I just want to have fun. Is that so much to ask? The elephant. He's an assassin. He doesn't let me have
That's
fun
pretty
ever.
metal.
It's not as metal as you think. He's a pushover.
Bitch.
Guess there's no such thing as a secret assassin anymore.
Yeah, not with this guy. I'm not even there to say anything.
Assassin! Assassin! See? Nobody cares. Oh.
You know that I want to walk into the main area.
You what?
We're gonna walk into the main area.
Yeah, it's 3 long tables. There are people that are eating, and it just is a warm and inviting space. As you can see, the super edgy version of Nabuntosh talking to the super edgy half orc, who
Oh, he's a
is-
half orc.
Oh shit!
yeah, he's a big guy. He's like 6'5", 6'6". Like he meets
So
or
just
beats.
awkward.
that
How
guy.
tall are you, Nabuntosh?
Yeah, he's just like
6'1".
he wasn't
Oh.
meant to
Yeah.
be a half orc, but he is anyways. Super edgy.
We're gonna
Do
go
we get the vibe that everyone
His name is
knows?
Dreg.
Do we get the vibe that everyone knows that the island moves?
Yeah.
I mean, make an insight check for me.
I'll do it too. Can
Yeah,
you
you can.
roll
You
advantage?
can either make it an advantage or.
13.
Asking around, people are kind of like when you approach them about it, they're like, yeah, of course, and like the initial responses are maybe that's not true, but the number of people that just say it over and over again, everybody seems to confirm the idea. It doesn't seem like it comes to as a surprise to anyone.
Is the guy that we were talking to before, is he still in the room?
Irene or
Yeah, Irene.
Come
Yeah.
on.
yeah, he's hanging out.
I'm gonna
Is it
stop.
Irie
So-
or Irene?
Irene. Sorry.
I'm gonna go up to him and ask him
Irene.
if he knows that there's a pattern of how many days the island moves, or does it move every 30 days, or does it move like every 2 days, or is it just random?
No, it is pretty random. Sometimes we will stay in a location for many months at a time. Sometimes we are only there for a couple of days. It's really the intervals between interesting things that have been going on. Quite interestingly, we have been hanging outside Cedar Gatling for several weeks, and we were just pulled away randomly to this location. We've been trying to figure out why. But other than that, no. I mean, there's not really a schedule or an itinerary, if you will.
Irie, I'm gonna tell you.
Let's hear it. Have it.
Some
Lay it on
dark
me.
vibes here, man.
Dark vibes from me?
No.
Because
you're
I try
chill.
to be as upfront and you know.
No, right. I appreciate you.
Yeah, honest.
It's great.
Transparency. It's
Your
my number
sleeves are
one
working
policy.
really well.
I know, I love it.
I love it.
It's great, my man. The wifey here is concerned with the vibe of the darkness that we feel within this.
You feel dark
Tower.
vibes in the
Dark vibes.
in this space.
Deep.
Not in this space, but deep in
Deeper.
the island.
Deep.
Oh yes,
Deep.
yes. You must have some sort of divination on your side.
Yes.
There is some sort of dark presence. I mentioned it to you before that when our compatriots have gone in before, we do not hear back from them.
Gone in as in.
There is a small tunnel
Okay.
in the underlying. There is a network of tunnels
Let's
underneath
mess
the
it up
island that
ourselves.
help you kind of pop up here, without being seen. And one of the tunnels leads down. After all the other ones have stopped going down, this one goes down, and what is in there we do not know.
Well, I feel that this tower could be at great peace if.
Well, this is more than a tower. This is actually like a. It's what you would call a monastery. It's quite the space.
A large tower. No, not a large tower.
No, it is a long space. I mean, if you look
It's a
that
monk
way
hall.
and look that way,
A
it's
what?
about.
A monk hall.
It's a giant beer
Where all
hall.
the monks live
I'm thinking
together.
a bunch of different.
How many stories?
It is roughly
I need some
2.5
concept.
stories
Think
in
of the
different
Harry
spaces. I
Potter
mean,
hall
there is
with
this
all
like
the-
section
all the
that is
tables.
up into the northwest
Kinda
that
how we
like
described it.
it's like you know
Right.
half a flight of stairs, and then you go into another section that is where the
I think we are at the top.
goddamn,
Are we at the
God.
top?
Everything.
No, you are at the bottom. This
Oh,
is the
Jesus.
bottom level. Like if you
God,
look out
this
that
is
window, that is the
okay.
grounds. It is like a, it's like a creepy public building, like a government building with simple windows. It was not meant to be.
Government building.
Yes, it is
Okay.
very grey and
What
boring.
are these
Got
ghosts
it.
in this video?
Got it. My mind envisioned something different based off
The
of
Magnus stay
There's so
up
much
in the
fog
half story.
everywhere. Couldn't
I don't
see.
know what to call it, but there is a rotund.
She was in a dark fog when we first
Yeah,
got
no,
here.
it
And was
totally
it in a
fine.
haze of some sort?
It's like you were outside your body. I totally
Yeah,
understand.
right. Yeah.
Really?
Looking
There
at
it
those
goes.
monastery pictures, maybe you want to play fire. I don't know.
So, about the darkness.
Of course.
How would you feel if we were to get it down with the darkness? And
Oh, I
take
do
care
not
of
want
it?
you to get down with the darkness.
Oh, wow.
You say you would like to go investigate as to what causes the darkness.
Yes, it seems like you have a great family here.
Oh yes, but as long as we don't go down there, nothing bad seems to ever come back or happen to us. So maybe you don't need to do that. We are content. I've been on this island for 8 years now. And,
8 years?
Yes. And
That's what
Does
smashed
he
your guy.
looks like one of the versions that I saw.
No.
He does not.
It wasn't in this
Okay.
Interestingly, the turtle does, and also the dark elf.
Do I see the man that was salting the earth?
No, that guy was an elf, like a high elf, a wood elf, pale skin, black hair, sallow cheeks, deep purple robes with this like silver trim in places, and just little pops of red that kind of just brought not happy feelings to your mind, and just the pallor of his skin and the like almost waxiness of it. You don't see anyone that resembles that here.
Okay. So, great talk.
Of course, yes, I am here all the time.
Gonna go find my peeps.
Of course, I mean they're right there.
Are there eyes on us other than, like, everyone? Is everyone kind of looking at us or no?
Make a perception check.
How long did it take us to get back to the
Yeah, how?
You're
Yeah,
back
where
at
the
the
fuck are
boats
you
at this
at?
point. It's
This
been
is
a
hot goss.
Yeah.
Guanapo was eating a strawberry.
26.
He found
This
along the pathway.
possibly one of the most, like, it was a little bramble of strawberry bushes that just kind of poked out, and you just instinctually, like, and it is juicy and sweet and delicious.
26.
No, there's not an exceptional. People seem almost indifferent to your presence. Nobody's mad, nobody's sad. At this point, the turtle and the dark elf are arm wrestling and talking mad shit back and forth across the table at each other. Everybody's like cheering, and there's, you know, the pregnant lady is still sitting in the corner, and you can see she's kind of pulled out like some metal rods. You're not really sure from this distance, but she's like, they're small, they're like an inch or two long, and you can see her kind of taking a screwdriver and tightening the section, looking at it and shaking her head and undoing it, and just she seems to be referencing her book and then referencing whatever she's playing with. And on the whole, it just seems like it's like a
Are these
super.
all wizards?
They're all monks.
But they're all like studying magic and shit.
You're a wizard, Terry.
I
It's
don't know anything about monks, you guys.
is Nebu,
We have no magic.
Hey,
Booney.
slow down. Booney.
Booney,
Didn't we decide that was
Boonster. Still talking
Oh,
with the
well,
At this point, I
I
would say
have
the conversation's probably come
Piquito
to a
magic.
close.
yeah. Hey, so
Alright, Scottish.
You're not- are you not there yet? You haven't made it there yet?
The
God
lady
damn.
who sits on the boat.
Yeah, how you got something to do today by chance?
I have lots of things that I need to do.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we were gonna.
Was she Scottish or Russian?
She was Scottish.
Okay.
I'm not
50-50.
sure if we were going
One way or the other. Don't do
to
the
a
other.
stay or not. In
Right.
all honesty,
He paid me to come back tomorrow as well.
ooh.
Is that something that you'd like to keep running for now?
yeah. If you could come back tomorrow, that'd be
Noon
great.
tomorrow, when the sun is at its highest, I'll be here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I love a woman I can depend
Don't
on.
die.
Respect. We'll do our best.
Actually-
They seem like normal as fuck. It's kind of weird. I'm having just.
I was just gonna say, I don't actually care if you die.
I figured you seem
But,
like that kind of person.
Perhaps I'll see you tomorrow, handsome. Take care.
Yeah. You too. You
I was
too.
talking to the feathered one.
Oh, well, he is a little handsome.
You can see the boat kind of sails open.
Bye.
You guys have been treading water this whole time.
We're gonna make our way back.
Handsome.
You are pretty handsome. Yeah.
It would actually be handsome.
Handsome.
You gotta do it with a Scottish accent. It's
Okay.
handsome,
Like, one more time.
right? You gotta do it with a Scottish accent, so when you say it, it's handsome.
Can you say haggis?
It's
Handsome.
handsome,
Just default
handsome,
Handsome.
right? I don't know.
Handsome.
There's probably
Handsome.
some Scottish lads that are watching this and they're like, that's not how I say handsome.
You're like,
Handsome.
I say handsome. What do you say?
Handsome.
I say handsome.
Handsome.
Shit.
I guess we'll kind of hang tight and wait to see the squad.
Yeah, it takes a while, and make Constitution checks, both of you.
Uh-oh.
You guys have to make your way back up the fucking ridiculous stairs.
oh,
Trying to
okay.
kill me again?
And make the
what
swim.
Oh yeah, we
What in tarnation?
How did I do? Did I do okay?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Great.
I think
Constitution save.
saving throw. Yeah, we'll do Constitution.
I failed.
You failed, so you were exhausted.
I think.
Wait, you're
I think
with
I
us.
said.
Oh yeah, no, both of you.
I think I said
Yeah.
I put you on my back.
So that
or
would be
something
at
like
at
that.
disadvantage. Your ability check would be at
I don't remember
disadvantage.
exactly.
Okay. Damn it. 9.
And I got a 19. If
2
I
points
see,
of exhaustion.
oh, I was gonna say if I see Guanpo struggling, I'd definitely just be like, "Come here, little buddy.
Where do I have that?
Hop on the old
You
shoulders."
can take a point of
Conditions?
exhaustion if you'd like to.
That would cost me a point of exhaustion and
To
not,
carry Guanpo?
not like a disadvantage roll or something.
Yeah, that's what a point of exhaustion gives you.
Mhm.
Disadvantage on all your ability checks.
Chicken shit.
Everything.
How long
Alright,
does that
well.
last for? Until I sleep?
Yeah.
Long rest
Take
will
a
take
long
away
rest.
1 point
Yeah.
each.
Yeah.
Long rest.
So I should got 2.
Because he had to go
failed the
up
first
the
time,
stairs
too.
one time and failed.
Oh, you
and
failed
then
the
went
first time
the
too.
second
okay.
time and failed.
Okay.
Constitution
Fair
is not one
Yeah,
of those.
yeah. These are
Strong suit.
some brutal stairs.
They're rough. By the time you get to the top, your calves are burning, and you turn around, and Guanapo's still like 60 feet behind you.
I would have waited for
In there.
You would have waited for Guanapo.
I could have done.
It has been a slow walk up.
even if I go slow.
He
I
is
could have
huffing,
sent a
and he is
message
puffing, and
mentally
he
to
walks
Nolan.
straight past the strawberries
Good
this
to know
time.
now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Or
You know,
Lizzie stops for a snack.
I didn't know you guys had to roll shit. I would have been like, hold on, let me just send a message mentally. My bad.
Oh, you guys just walked that whole thing? I could have shot a message out.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, man.
We come back in.
I didn't realize it was who you were.
Unlimited.
At this point, the fucking Greg, he keeps like. Do you want to hear Riddle? Want to hear Riddle?
Yeah, I really do.
I really like riddles. So there's an orc. He lives in a red house. And there's an elf. And he keeps dogs as pets. And there's a dwarf. And he drinks tea. And the greenhouse is on the left of the White House.
Oh, this shit.
And the person who smokes Pale Mall
Paul Mall.
rears birds.
You're gonna hear
And the owner of the Yellow House, he smokes Dunkirks. The man living in it, the riddle goes on. And by the time he gets done, you're just sitting there like, what the fuck? He's like, so, who owns the fish?
Definitely the third man.
Which one's the third man?
I would remember his name, wouldn't I?
Yeah,
Kima!
so you can remember if you want to look up Einstein's riddle. It's okay. You can take your time. Get back to me. You know, maybe tonight before we go down. Hey, like 2 hours after sunset, you can meet me like right over there. And he like points, and there's doors all over the place. But there's a larger set of double doors that made out of some sort of like red oak or something.
He's always touching them.
Do you want this to be a private rendezvous or just you and me? Alright, I like that.
Cool.
See you later.
See ya.
I want to walk up as seductive as possible and tell Odette we gotta walk up uber sexy up to the Boontosh.
Easy.
Do they have to roll
Performance
for
checks.
that?
Go for it.
Just butt shaking.
The ass of this thing is just like.
Damn it! 8.
Lol.
24.
And we're like shrimp.
Well,
You're gonna be the sexy one on the left, and she's gonna be the one like.
I don't know how
Are
to
they
walk.
walking up to me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if it isn't Cellulite and the Beauty.
Hey, horses are strong.
Brain pattern was just like, like, cannot focus after that one. Holy shit.
yeah, that was.
One's gonna die in their sleep. They'll be dead. You know, that stopped me mentally.
One of these days, I'll get you.
These hooves were meant for stepping on balls.
Which one of you was it that was standing over me holding a knife while I was sleeping that one time? I believe it was Luca.
When?
When?
I can't be the only one that remembers that.
I remember it. I'm not there. Or am I?
I don't remember.
No, you kicked dirt in my mouth or something like that. That's what it was.
It was a spell.
No.
You know, sorry, it was a spell. I was
I
trying to
don't remember
protect you.
this.
I was like, the
remember
knife
that.
I don't
I'm like,
remember.
knife, I don't remember
Dirt,
the fucking
I do.
knife.
No, I pulled a knife on her after
Yeah,
she.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a spell. You were
You
sleeping.
did a spell to fuck with him while you were sleeping.
No, to protect him.
No.
Yeah.
Is this when we were at the whorehouse?
No,
No,
you
you
guys
were
were camping.
literally like mean to him one time when he woke up, like, and you're like, oh.
Why do I not remember this?
It was. I want to say it was when you left Goodfellow and you were on your way to Quebec. No, because you were gone at that point. So it had to be when you guys were going into the Banshee Forest.
Yeah.
Pretty
Shit,
sure you were
man.
hanging out with Fabio.
Banshee
Yes.
Force.
And
Way to
you
bring up
killed
old
the,
shit. We've been on fucking.
or-
You were there when
Oh,
my
yeah,
mom
Hunter.
died.
That was
killed
months
the-
ago.
I shot warning shots. That's all I did.
Months ago.
Hey,
So long ago.
you're not supposed to bring up the past.
Let the past go. I've shown so much love for you. I've
We've
offered
tried
you
to
our
connect.
marital bed. We were trying to connect with you, and you brought up the past.
You said you were going to kill me in my sleep.
I was never gonna kill you.
You
Months
just
ago.
said that.
It was months ago.
No, you literally just said that.
Well, yeah, you called her cellulite.
Oh,
She just,
Oh yeah.
she just got through an ordeal. She looks lovely for her, considering her condition.
okay.
I'm sure I would look terrible after a few months in the Shadow Realm too. Anyways, did you guys come over for something?
Wait, are you? No, you're not poisoned anymore. Never mind.
No, can't hold that over my head.
Hey, next time you're poisoned, fuck
Oh
off.
yeah, you did it so much for
Fuck
me
off.
this time.
What? Healing.
I'm glad I didn't know I had that
Motivation.
spell. Anyways, why do we do this?
We were gonna do something.
Yeah, like you guys started this.
That was
You
gonna be
literally
great.
didn't do anything.
Sparkle's gonna pull strawberry out of his pocket.
Yeah, we're still walking. We're halfway up.
Sweating. Well,
A couple more steps on the We got this.
Anthropomorphs, I'm sure, sweat.
Birds don't sweat.
God damn it,
But
man.
like, I'm sure she.
The rolls you
he
had, I had to say something.
does.
I was
His
studying.
was perfect. His
Hers-
poop and pee all comes out. at the
Yeah,
same
mine was
time.
pretty bad.
That's why I was like, I gotta say
It's
something.
gross.
Not
Also,
cellulite. You could have said
Interestingly,
The darkness took
frumpy
over.
or
so I
something.
used,
Yeah.
I
I
couldn't
used
help it.
the co-ed bathroom at my previous
So many
employment.
side stories, Mike.
You were just talking about poop, and now you're going to a side story. Where is this
no,
going?
no. So I used
This
to go
is
to
why
the,
we have to keep
I used
our
to go to
things
the,
going, 'cause
the
Michael got his side.
transgender
Yes.
bathroom
I love
because
Ooh.
nobody would poop in there. Nobody except for this one day,
Baby.
and it was like fucking warfare was going on in this bathroom. Like I walked in and there was
Nice.
only like 2 stalls open. There's like 9 stalls, which chicks get way more bathroom options than we do. How is there a fucking line, dude?
You can stand up or choose to
No,
sit down.
we
sit no
usually
matter
get 2
what.
urinals in 1 stall. You guys
We
get like
normally only
15
get no. We
stalls.
only normally get like 2 or 3 stalls.
That's it.
You also
Anyways.
don't have to don and doff your pants and your underwear. and
Point
sit
is,
there and put
I
your
had to
perks
take a
up.
shit. I went into
Preach
this
it.
bathroom. I was like, "Fuck it!" Like, yeah, there's a lot of people in here, but I don't care. So I like fucking, and I do my normal routine as a dude, where I try not to make it like too audible. The fucking, there was a pair of high heels over here and a pair of flats over here, and it was like they were playing battleships with each other. And like, oh my god, I was like, it was like pepper spray, dude. Like, I was like sitting there like. It was just horrible.
Like
It was
that Family
horrible.
Guy episode where they have the dueling
Right.
parts.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah. It was just like that.
If
But
you go to
in the
something,
bathroom.
just do.
Battleships was a better reference.
Whoa.
Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, are we back yet?
Yeah, everybody's back.
Roll from how
Okay.
bad the smell was.
Yeah.
6.
It was a natural 20.
So the ladies can come pick us up tomorrow at noon
Oh, perfect.
if we
Well,
need a
what
ride.
We don't get
Just a
access.
heads up to you all.
I don't want this in your face. Get out of here.
So, found out that this place was created a bit ago.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
is there's tunneling, and there's a cave deep down that has a darkness in it.
Yeah.
The
Ooh,
Irie
hey.
seems like
Hello.
does not want us to go.
What is my name? My name is Ari. Do you need assistance?
No, we're talking about the cave.
Oh, okay, don't talk behind my back.
I'm not talking behind your back. You can't be
No,
insulting.
that was just a warning shot. That was not actually, like, I'm just telling you that's something you shouldn't do.
Hey!
You go back to your conversation.
Yeah, thank you for that, I guess.
Then maybe you should go and assassinate him.
No, you gotta stop telling people. This is a very
Wait, it's-
secretive thing.
What?
I know a lot of people who could
Well, we've been traveling together for so long. that
Kill
I
you in
figured
your sleep.
you would share that sort of information with me.
Yeah, I shared it with your fourth personality. It got left in the forest back there.
I don't have a fourth. I would know.
Not anymore.
The other two would tell me.
You just don't remember.
You assassinated one of my personalities.
I did. It's
Can
gone.
you do it again?
I can't.
You were worthless.
That was a one-time deal.
What was the fourth guy like?
Dick. Yeah.
More
Yeah.
so than the other one.
Yeah, he instead of paper, he would like go up to trees and like kick them, and it just really pissed me off. Anywho,
So we can either dip off
trees.
this island since there's
What are they-
nothing they want us to
The
do here.
insult of the day.
He killed him for that.
so what? What now?
I mean, they don't seem to want us to fix their problems.
So we can
Yeah,
just dip
dark
tomorrow
Dip
when
and
she
say,
gets
fuck
here.
it.
Yeah, I'm good
I'm
with that.
pretty interested in finding out what this dark creature is, though.
I'm okay
Creature.
with not
It's not a
going into
creature.
a cave that they
We don't
told
Well,
us
know
that
what
we
it
know
is.
of.
nobody comes back from. That seems
What's up,
like
dude?
a hell of a warning.
Why are you looking at me?
Why are you looking at me? You're like, that we know of.
To me, it sounds like a really good time.
Well, I mean, if we go, normally there's like compensation for us clearing out some shit, but in this case, it doesn't seem like anyone wants us to
Yeah, they
fucking
don't
do
give a
that.
shit.
They don't give a shit.
we
They say
asked
just
if
don't
they
go down
need
there.
help. They said no. I'm okay with making our way back in the morning and
Hey,
finding a
Irie.
damn ship. That
What
takes
just happened
us-
there?
Irie.
Huh?
Irie.
I dropped something. She handed it to me.
That's not Irie.
Yes, how can I help you?
Irie, would you be willing to
Oh,
offer
this
us
is
some sort of
something.
reward for ridding you of this foul creature?
No, but if you'd like to help with the rats, that is quite the problem that we've been having.
The rats are a little bit below our pay grade.
Okay.
I don't know. It depends on the rat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, are we talking swarms?
I would
of
call
rats?
them rodents of unusual size. The ROUSs.
Oh fuck that shit. Nope.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, I know, man. When we found the
I
box and
lived
shit,
in
I'm
like
not fucking
6
trusting
movie
that shit.
references, and he's.
I've lived a different world.
Princess Bride.
once that we dealt with.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Miserable.
Fuck that shit. Not doing it.
Yeah, you guys
In a
seem
past
like you're having a
life.
great time.
You've been like channeling so much like Tom Haverford
I
tonight.
am. I love singing so much. I'm like Bob's Burgers Linda.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I love Bob's Burgers. I love a show called The Alaskan for some
She
reason.
just keeps squeezing in between.
Yeah.
Space.
Can we by chance go to our rooms you guys have? Or is it like an open?
Yes,
it's
no,
a
it
big
is
open
like
room.
it is. I mean, so
Commune,
beware. Some
hostel.
people they're supposed to change the sheets. Some people don't. I know it's a problem we've been working on. So there are
Yeah.
sheets.
Nope.
As you enter a room, pardon my belch. It is
Yeah.
black water drinking.
We are so unorganized tonight.
Holy shit.
I do the same shit.
I'm usually much more presentable than this. It is this new Harbor Ale. It is just fantastic. You have to
Yeah.
try it sometime.
Thirsty day. Yeah, I was gonna say Thursday, but I don't know how the
Oh, we
calendar
start
works
drinking
here.
it like as soon as we wake up. Most of the time, we just take vitamins and also drink beer, and that's our sustenance. So like,
Well, we have a boat that's gonna come pick us up.
That's
about
awesome.
Noon tomorrow.
Right.
We just need to hang out till then.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I'd be okay
the-
with having another beer. I just walked a really tall
How does he
hill.
look?
I'm sexy as hell.
What are you trying to discern here?
I'm
Yeah,
discerning
yeah.
because
Alcohol.
he drank alcohol. So
He
I'm
looks
kind
like he had one beer, whatever that means.
His ears are a little
Okay.
Yeah, there's just a little
Fan
bit
is a
of
big
right
motherfucker.
there.
One beer ain't doing
Yeah.
it.
of.
I'll
Okay.
tell you what.
Well, I mean, is there like a
She's
magical
worried that
effect?
the beer's
No.
poisoned or something. And
No,
it
the
kills
beer's
him.
not poisoned.
It was-
mentally,
it
but
was,
the damn.
Never mind.
It was fantastic, by the way.
God is telling you at
If
this
anyone's
point
gonna
that you
poison
have
your
had
beer, it's gonna be
seen
the assassin.
It's gonna be you
Zero
apparently.
people.
Lumpy.
Everybody seems to be imbibing, and nobody seems to have any negative side effects, other than the occasional like
Green
person
Touch
who goes
secrets
and
were
vomits, chicks coming back like clearing their mouths,
Okay.
and other than that, no. I mean,
Mm.
there's somebody asleep at like one of the tables. He's got like his hand on his mug, and he's like,
Right on. I'll take one
drinking
more
shit.
beer, and then we will.
"Of course, did you want the Hefeweizen again, or can I interest
Yeah, that
you in
was some
something?"
good shit.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Yeah, no. Do you want a large one? Maybe something perhaps a little bit.
Yeah, I got
more-
my own tankard here, if you don't mind
That is
filling
a
that
huge
up
cup.
for me.
Of
It
course.
fits in the hand.
I don't
perfectly.
think actually anybody here could carry that
Pretty
except
well.
Greg, and I don't trust him to do shit. So maybe
Greg.
you want to find it yourself.
I'll
It
come-
is just on the other side,
Yeah.
next to the blue pale ale.
Okay, do we pay anybody for this?
No, this is all on the house. That is like
That's-
kind of our thing. It's like, you know, we used to do
where
like
I
big
become
feasts.
questionable.
No, so like, listen, we used to do like big feasts, and then we
Yeah.
found out that you can actually survive off of just alcohol, just beer, for quite a substantial amount of time. We do have food if you would like to have food, and if you would like to contribute, then we ask that you give your offerings to the Lady Grey in the temple down below.
Are we at ASU?
Yeah, I'm confused how you guys all make the money to
We don't make money,
survive.
we farm. We are
Farm?
independent. We are an independent society. We do
I
not
N
need
D
anybody
E
else.
P.
Well, I tell you what,
NDE.
we
I
have
tell you what.
Guanapo and I have
I swear,
a
every time I
lovely
spell that
corn
word, I'm like,
farm in
Yeah, I know.
right outside
Or banana.
Goodfellow.
Yeah.
Exceptional.
If you are ever there, I don't know how you're gonna come find me because you don't leave this place, but
No,
I would love to, you know, offer you guys some corn if you ever show up.
absolutely.
Guanapo's
That would
like,
be
"The fuck?"
fantastic. If we are ever position ourselves outside
You
of
guys
the
haven't
city
been
of
there. There's nothing
Goodfellow,
there anymore.
Yeah.
Or it's
perhaps
dead, or...
maybe we can send an envoy of sorts. Not Greg. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, don't sing. He looks just haggard. And,
No, he's just such a piece of shit. He's
Oh,
so
okay.
lazy.
Yeah, lazy. Greg, fuck you.
Did you guys
Greg-
pay someone to take
Greg
your
is
corn?
actually a really great guy. You
I
might
forgot-
want to
did you
take
guys
that
pay
one
someone
back.
to
Oh,
take
sorry,
your
Greg.
corn?
We didn't even
Greg
start
is
yet.
the
We
guy
just
who
made
is a
fun.
problem. Greg, I love you, brother.
I love you too, Greg.
You guys DTF-y or no?
Yeah, whoa.
Down to fuck?
Oh, they know what that means here. Cool.
I'm sure there are somebody
Frat
here.
house.
I thought that
There's
was like a
plenty of people
thing.
here,
That's pretty global. That's what
We
it's called.
actually use it's like a key form diaphragm to protect from inception. So if that's a concern for you, just make sure that you ask your partner.
That
We
sounds
would
very
like to
lame.
find a female to have fun with
There are
tonight.
lots of females here. There are plenty.
I don't think that's his
But
job.
it is not my place to give them away. It is, I mean, that is their own people, and
I
perhaps something that.
Will
You
gotta
later.
grow
Flirt
my
and
hair, and I will turn into a tall,
Holy
6'5"
shit, you are a changeling! Wow.
elf with
you
beautiful
Unbelievable.
dark hair,
Yeah.
long,
Female or
and
male?
a package that just seems to be.
Are you a female with a
Outlining.
package?
Oh, I'm not female.
Oh, right, okay. Gotcha. I was really confused. You are so gentle up top and so masculine.
Yeah.
I'm very
You might want to
masculine.
shrink that one. It's like something,
She
you know,
does this
I've
a
seen
lot.
people run away from less.
I'm gonna be like, ladies, hello.
Make a investigation check so you can
Investigation.
find somebody that is.
I want to perform.
the
I
par.
want to throw my leg up on a chair. I want to show the bulge.
And I'm just
What is
standing
she?
there like blushing. I'm like,
Oh yeah, there you go.
Awkwardly standing there in your breastplate.
Have you ever gone for males outside of her changing into a male? I feel like you always go for
No.
males. Okay, so you have a preference.
What am I doing?
Investigation.
Thank you.
well,
You're looking for
I guess I
somebody
have.
first.
You're looking for somebody.
but
22. I rolled a 19.
Yeah, no, I
People.
mein, think of the litter. Honestly, you
Her
can
husband.
you could just make up a hot female, or I can make one up. Your choice.
You want one or two? We would like two. We're looking
You're
for
ordering.
very busty,
Oh
and then
my
we're looking
God,
one
I
for the big
know.
ass.
Okay.
So top heavy,
Uh,
bottom heavy.
Honestly, the biggest set of cannons in the room belong to the lady that is the
Pregnant.
orange hobgoblin.
Oh yeah.
the
Uh,
pregnant one.
She has-
Yeah.
No,
Big old.
No,
big
not
old
pregnant. Not. We don't want.
We
we
don't
don't
want
want
pregnant.
We
You
don't want
wanna
fuck with
poke
that.
the baby.
face. Moving past that,
I will poke
there
the
are
baby.
some monks.
Feel the baby's hands grabbing you.
Honestly, pregnant sex was my favorite.
Just why? Why are you doing this to
Your
me?
reactions are the best. Why wouldn't I?
Lord.
Shit. So you can see there are a couple females that are talking, and one of them is like, "Hey, watch this," and like she's got her drink. She's like, "Hold this, hold this," and she poof, it disappears and appears in another section, like just catty corner, almost like she blends into the shadow. It's eerily familiar. There is one that is trying to cast. She keeps like making this motion with her hands, like she's trying to throw dollars. But every time she does, like her hands just kind of explode into sparks. It's a short dwarven woman with a kind of surly beard.
I'm gonna go up to her and just for a little bit, be like, "Hey, how long have you lived here for?
I'm wingmanning
Where
the
are you
fuck out of
from?"
this.
Performance check with advantage.
Both of
I
us
got-
or
No, because she's wingmanning.
Damn it!
Oh, okay.
Is there any cool art anywhere?
There is
come
some
on,
very
Debbie.
interesting
That
art.
is
There's
cool.
actually like this. It's like a large, like
I can roll
Like
again.
an
I can roll
actual
again. I can roll
Yeah,
again.
sofa
yeah. So that doesn't
area
count. That one doesn't
that is
exist.
just like
Wait.
it's like pillows and cushions
No, I think
and
that's my
soft
other character.
surfaces, and the whole area is outlined in
I think
books.
so.
Well,
And
no,
there's no art on the
yeah,
walls,
it's a halfling
but
thing.
you get the feeling that's probably where you would find your
Did you roll at
most
advantage?
interesting.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you do have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Don't. You know, wait. Maybe you should try. I don't know.
Art.
Maybe. a
No,
different-
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
There's
yeah.
that area then.
Come on.
Oh. 8.
Wait. Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
I'm not rolling good tonight, guys.
No, you're rolling pretty bad.
Fuck.
They're not in
I should have done this
No.
first.
Yeah.
You find a book called The Queen of the Raven.
The what?
The Queen of the Raven.
Okay.
It is interesting, and it has all these. It's like a. It speaks to you because it's almost like a. You know the evolution thing where it's like chimpanzees to
Yeah.
humans. It's the same thing, but with a human to a raven, and like you
give him
identify
any love,
with
maybe?
one specifically that is
Grab
very
some crystals,
similar
maybe.
to what you and your people look like, and it's just halfway between the raven
Oh, I'll
and
slowly
the
steal
human.
them.
Yeah.
And
That's so
it speaks to you in a different kind of volume than most books do. It doesn't talk about Kenkus at all, but it does go into some lore and some legends. It sounds like this is either fiction or maybe like a collection of tales that have to do with ravens, like a collection of like passed down from generation, but then written down.
Can I try and sneak it into my pack?
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check. The conversation is very dry when you're like, "Hey," and she's just like,
What's the
"Hi."
weather like today?
I mean, there's like stuff outside, you know. Like,
I want
do
to
you guys
take.
need something?
Where
Yeah.
were you born?
What's your son?
Girls are not good at flirting.
Ooh.
Hey!
So,
I'm gonna take out my loot.
you know, I just forgot. There's like some
It's like
things
the
I need to go
awkward
take
move.
care of, and
This is happening.
she just
What the loot's this?
Anyway, here's one.
disappears.
Oh. I lost her.
While I'm
Okay.
grabbing a beer, can I see if there's like vegetables I can grab?
Yeah, there's platters. There's fresh cooked cured. Excuse me. There's fresh cooked meats. There's cured meats. There's vegetables.
Okay.
It's not a wide variety, but it is. There's volume there.
I'm gonna take enough for me and go on code for the night.
Okay.
I rolled a 17 for sleight of hand, by the way.
Okay.
I have a question. after
Easy enough. You feel confident that nobody saw you.
Okay.
If I do enthralling performance, right? Charming people. Like, it doesn't say in this one specifically that they know that they're being charmed. So
How
am
long
I
does
safe
it
to
last
assume?
for?
It just, let's see, for an hour.
1 hour.
That's how long the enthralling performance.
Yeah. As long as we all acknowledge that Fortune's favor is a single-use item.
Oh no! I came to terms with that last night. I would like to say I apologize.
Last night.
That last
What were you
night.
doing last night?
Last night I
Just wait
praised.
for them. Bzzz, this is bullshit.
Did you watch some videos or something?
No, I researched and yeah. First off, you should have fucking let me do that shit.
It was
I
Chris.
wasn't the DM.
Reel me in, man.
Honestly, that was pretty cool.
It was pretty awesome.
We can replay
You know,
the tape.
dreams are
I
dreams.
tried to reel you in. And
Dreams
I
are
got
dreams. They have
overruled.
You
to
gotta
Lord.
reel me in, man.
I got overruled, and I
It's
said,
the job
"Oh,
of
you
the
probably know
DM.
better than me."
To reel me in. I was not reeled.
In
Therefore,
fans' dreams, that's how it works.
Yeah.
now
in-
I had a
in
taste
fans'
of the
dream.
pleasure. I
It's
had
just
the
a
taste of
dream.
the
When
pleasure.
you're a lucid
and,
dreamer,
you
you
know.
can control whatever you want, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, now I've come back to
Exactly.
reality. That it's one time. Anywho, yeah, no, I'm full agreement here.
Technically, that never happened.
Yeah, never happened. But like, so because I know some charm spells do say like they know
the
that
person
they
being charmed is aware that they have
yeah.
been charmed after the charm is broken.
right.
This one doesn't.
It does not say. It just says.
I would say it's
Yeah.
more of a captivating thing where you are like so confident and so you have like almost like a ritual or a performance that you've done so many times and has never failed you.
Okay.
It's your Hail Mary. It's your ace facing the hole. It's your phone's not on silent.
It's your
Okay.
Pac-Man's death.
So I would like to do enthralling performance.
Yeah, and what do you do?
So I'm gonna take out my loot,
Okay.
still in my sexy elf man huge bulge form. Kind of looks like someone named Nim, but huger package.
Huger pack.
Wow.
In tight, like
Wow, that's big.
leather pants.
Because he has a
You know
package
what I mean?
on.
With like a
Nim
huge,
did.
like V
Nim
cut,
was an average man.
like peasant-looking shirt. You know what I mean? All
Okay.
black. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like one of the ones that's like crisscross badged together. Has
Yes,
like a V,
but
you
really
know?
deep V.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
like super
yeah,
deep.
yeah. Some
Yeah.
of the taco meat showing a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Right?
Chest hair.
Chest hair.
That's called taco
But it's
meat.
not-
It's, I mean,
I have a different visual.
some people
when
call
I
roast
see-
beef, some people call taco
Yeah,
meat.
not gonna lie, my mind went a whole different
Yeah.
place.
beef curtains.
I've never
Sleep
heard that.
That's where my fucking
No.
mind went.
It's little hair on the chest, man.
All right, fair.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Fair.
Anyways, yeah, I want to take my loot and I want to like go like in the front, somewhat.
I mean, there's not really a front. It's more of just like people dispersed and
Oh,
kind
okay.
of in, almost like cliques, but it seems like you do see the shifting of like it's not like a exclusive clique. It's just these people happen to be talking, and then somebody breaks away and goes and talks to this group, and it's just this hodgepodge.
Okay, so I'll just sit on the table,
hodgepodge.
cool, like leaning back with my loot.
Yeah.
And I would like to try to allure the one that Odette wanted.
She poofed away.
Like poof poofed?
Yeah, she's gone.
She appeared 30 feet away from you.
Oh,
and just started
okay.
talking.
No, she's
It's
back.
She missed you step over.
The fuck?
actually Shadow Step, but
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the same rules.
I'm gonna do.
I have shadow step, so I shadow step next to her. No,
Hey,
I'm like,
Hey, hi, let's go.
Keep
where'd you
following.
go?
hey, I can do the same thing.
Her, the other one that we were trying to get up on,
So if that was a dude, she would not know.
and
how to
then
throw a guy.
the emo-looking orc dude,
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently
and
you-
then
Right?
Not today.
I think that's it. I'm only gonna do 3.
As the camera pans out on this moment, as you sit back, playing your lute and drawing the attention of the crowd immediately around you, you hear people start clapping along. There is a general acceptance for this kind of behavior here, and you hear somebody breaks out a set of like drums and starts beating along to the tune, and you hear a young lady starts to kind of sing backup for you. The tune that you play is familiar to this group. And as the camera pans backwards and everybody starts to kind of congeal in this space, as everybody
totally
comes
normal.
around and enjoys
Darker.
I mean,
the
something more
fucking
seductive.
music.
Guys,
You never
anything
know,
more
this could be
seductive?
seductive for them. You don't know.
Yeah, is this seductive?
It's
Sorry,
your nervous
this website
music.
doesn't have
Yeah,
seductive.
Free bird!
Seductive?
Free bird!
Really that longer. I had it
Like
on the
flying
wrong
bird.
setting,
Um,
but I know
She
how to
burned your dice.
No, he thinks they look better.
you reasonably find
I like them. Those ones
what
are
you're looking for in this evening atmosphere as you guys enjoy the carousing and the roughhousing and the music and the people and the bodies and the intellectual conversations and maybe learn a little bit more about these monks in the process. And that's where we're going to take a break. We're going to get empty bladders and we're going to get fresh drinks and we're going to come back in hopefully 10-ish minutes. We'll be back. Bye.
At one point in her life, she had 11 toes. Then she ate one. Her name is Christy. She'll be painting art.
candy cane is that?
Wow.
You look like such a
Oh,
kid.
it's different?
It's a
Dang,
lemon
dude.
cake.
Unexpected?
You went down on that.
Yeah,
That was so
shake
much
things up a
longer.
little bit,
Did
I
you
would
bite
do that
it?
too.
I did.
I can't suck
You were
on
a
things.
biter?
I'm a sucker.
See, I'm a sucker too.
I'm a biter.
Give
I
me one
can't.
of those Tootsie
Dude,
Roll Pops.
put
and I
those
crap
things in
right
my
into it.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
it.
literally can chew on them.
Welcome back to
No, I
Women's
suck
Guild.
it to
We're talking
the,
about candy
to the
and stuff.
Tootsie.
This was so
Talking
close to
about
my mouth,
candy.
Debbie,
Before
that I
the
literally
break,
was about
We'll
to take a bite
eventually
just
have
out
a
of
fluid
instinct.
game one of these days.
You literally put it in front of my mouth, and I was like,
we were
oh.
in the monastery, and you guys saw a bunch of different monks. You saw Kensai monk. You saw drunken masters. You saw shadow monks. You saw
She-shaw.
She
By
saw.
the seashore.
Sure. They used to have to say that all the time. Sunsoul, open hand, long death. You were healed by one of these interesting monk archetypes. You guys did some research, found out that there's a dark place. Nobody's really interested in you guys going down there, but you, except you guys are interested in
I'm
going
not
down
interested.
there. They said if you want to help, you can help clear out the rats. Apparently, the Magnus or Magni are taking care of that right now, and are expected back at some point in time. One of you made plans, nefarious in nature. And I think that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys were hitting on people. You wake up the next morning. It's morning. Long rest.
Did I
Well,
not meet?
Feel it, unless you something you guys want to do before a long rest.
Well, I was supposed to meet that dude.
Fair. You had well.
no, I'm fine. As long as I get fucked.
No.
He said not to.
Just roll a nice one. Or roll a nice one. Roll a d20.
Well, don't get us both because we're
Roll
both
it.
in this.
Roll a d20 with
Can we get
advantage or individually.
Can I roll to see how good I fuck? And if I,
would
fuck really
say
good, can I
that
inspire?
you could inspire yourself to bed down even harder.
I am going to do. Before we
Dick
do
down
this,
hard.
You could bed down me, baby.
I'm gonna Fortune's favor. Odette.
Okay. One time.
One time.
What do
It's
I
a,
have
luck,
to do?
it's a luck point.
One time you can roll a
You
d20
can
again.
re-roll.
Yeah.
You, sir, meet up with Dreg after everybody's kind of gone to bed and the carousing has.
I'm
been
gonna assume my
going.
previous visage.
Yeah.
What's
It's
it?
easy
Is
enough.
that
Yeah.
performance?
And he like as you approach, he's like,
Mm.
figure out that riddle.
Yeah, I totally did. It's the German.
Wow.
Isn't it
I
the
don't know what
Zimmer?
a German is, but yeah, I know it's Zemnian.
The Zemnian.
Yeah, it's Zemnian. That's totally rad.
It's so attractive.
You know, like not many people
so
can figure
cute,
that one
though.
out.
Yeah, it's supposed to be very rare.
Yeah. I guess you pass. Let's go.
Where are we going?
And he's just like, this way.
Okay.
And he leads you down, and honestly, like, based on the volume of light that gets down into the subterranean levels, I'm not sure why you waited till night. 'Cause it's not any darker down here. It is warmly lit, greater than dim lighting. He takes you down a series of tunnels, and every now and then, like, looks over his shoulder and like peers around a corner. So, like, are you gonna like go in there, or like, what's up?
I think I'm gonna try and feel my way around a little bit. Just try and get a feel for the situation.
Of course. Always have a plan.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna?
Oh, I'm not going in there. Hell no.
Is there some sort of lock or something?
No, it's just a big open tunnel. It's really dark.
Just a big.
And as he says that, you come around, or you crest a corner, and he points, and he's like, "There it is." And it is probably an 8-foot by 8-foot tunnel. And there is a line where the light should continue forward, but doesn't, and it is just like a solid wall of darkness. Did you just punch yourself in the face eating pizza?
No,
No, it's like rock
the
hard.
crust is really hard.
Did you wrap the crust in wet paper towel?
Alright, too
How
many
did you get through
sidetracks.
yours?
Let's fucking stay on our story.
Okay.
She chortled. She chortled.
I
Sourdough
overcooked. I
pizza.
overcooked it.
Oh, that's right. You did it for like 65 seconds. 95 seconds. 215 seconds.
So what kind of performance am I doing? Or am I doing performance?
Just a D20.
Oh, 15.
It's pretty good.
What'd
Feels
you
good.
get?
Huh?
Roll
Oh.
twice.
He's in the corner watching.
Well, you don't have to roll twice.
You're gonna watch or you're gonna join?
I'll join.
We got like 3 people in here.
No, I'm joining the party.
Is it an orgy if there's 5 people?
It's 4.
4?
Me and Guanaco are gonna fucking eat our vegetables.
Threesome is 3. Or
And
do
sit there
4
and
or
drink
more.
beer and have a great night.
20, not an
I
app.
want to show Fan my book.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It goes
Oh
over
yeah.
all these different. It's a little spiritual in
Mhm.
places.
Mhm.
It starts talking about the Queen of Ravens and all these little. There's like some versions of her that like if you don't eat your soup, it's gonna steal you in the middle of the night. There's one that's she leaves coal in the shoes of nasty children.
Once a year when it's cold.
Yeah.
King Crimson.
It's actually when it's warm. She's more of a summertime
Okay.
deity.
Okay.
But there are some really nice ones too that are like, if you give of yourself freely and willingly, not trying to seek it out, but if you just do a good deed because it's a good deed to do, you get like warm clothes and profitable crops and
Hi.
things like that. Exactly.
Inside joke.
Inside joke. The cave is creepy and the cave is dark. And peer as you might, you cannot make anything out in the darkness.
Sorry. No, I was just coughing.
Don't you hate that? You're like, why
I'm
did
gonna
I
cast
just do that?
Yeah. I just want to clear my throat.
There is a magical essence about the entire vicinity. The earth, the wall of darkness,
Anything
the,
particular that sticks out in front of me in the direction.
the whole area is literally, it's like trying to pick out an individual light in the New York skyline.
I want to take a moment and reach within myself and confer with the spirits and ask for guidance. What do you guys make of this situation?
Anybody you want to ask in particular?
The dark guy.
Okay.
The dark guy.
Darkness. Hello, darkness, my
Listen. I've always been straight.
That's not entirely true.
No, like, I'm always honest, always.
That's not entirely.
Almost
That's
infallibly.
in of itself a lie.
The point is, I don't see a reason to go in there. If you die, that's not so great for me.
That's why I figured I'd ask you.
And to the best of our knowledge, there's nothing about you in there. So why would we go? Why would we risk it?
Curiosity.
Is that new book?
No, you'll probably be right. Is Dreg still there?
Yeah, Drake's hanging out by himself. He's just kind of like looking in and keeping a very safe buffer between him and that tunnel.
Dreg, I've seen enough. There's no reason for me to go anywhere deeper into there.
Drake nods and this place creeps me out anyways.
It's if it makes you feel any better, even someone as awesome as me, Naboontosh, the orphanage builder,
Oh my god.
Builder of orphanages.
That's
It's-
pretty metal.
too
With bare hands.
I'm an orphan.
Bands.
I know I built it with you in thought.
Yeah, that's crazy. Can you like see the future?
Yes.
I feel.
That's dope.
I'm getting a fucky vibe.
Mm.
You feeling that? Yeah.
So let's go.
Okay. And he leads you back up. Make a stealth check on the way back up. He's definitely being more careful on the way up.
Do I notice this?
Yes, it is very evident. He's
Can
moving
I-
slower, he's moving quieter.
I want to pull out my invisibility rod and.
That's like totally cool, man. Where'd you get that? Can you make me one?
No, it's a spell that only I can use.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's because I'm so powerful, and I built so many orphanages.
Check how big my dick is.
My power falls to the orphans.
So is this an advantage then?
With that, you really
The
wouldn't.
orphan power
you
of
wouldn't
Dreg.
need it.
With his bare hands?
I wouldn't.
Jesus.
I wouldn't need anything you said. Good.
Fine.
It's not hard. People are drunk. Anyone that's down here is drunk. You do.
Is
hear
anyone
the
ever not drunk here?
Screeching? No. You hear the screeching of large rodents at some point, and you can see there is a very surly monk with like a deep, badass mohawk and huge arms. He's a tabaxi, and he's wearing the same blue robes, but he's like de-sleeved them.
Ooh.
And he is just like, bah, 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 and he like jumps off the wall and he's like, watch this cool monk shit. And drops an elbow on one of the rats and like is just tearing this thing up. The rat itself is huge. It's like 3 feet long.
Oh.
And probably weighs in the neighborhood of somewhere between 40 and 60 pounds.
And I see just one rat.
There's just one.
That's a
He is
delicacy
just
for some people.
He is
Oh,
just
fuck.
Doesn't
no.
look like he needs help.
no. He's tearing this thing apart, picking it apart easy.
Oh.
So yeah, and you guys skirt. You hear screeching down hallways. You can see there are other of these larger Magni monks. They all seem to be almost larger than life. Like they have some sort of ascended physique, but they all seem busy and occupied whenever you see them or on the hunt. You return. Your bang fest is bangerific, bangarang, bang.
Did you? Oh yeah. Did we? Wait. Did we?
Fantastic.
Did we were good then?
Yeah, we had a great time. It was a beautiful time. And for how bad she flirts, God, does your wife fuck like a horse?
She does so good. It
Is
makes
that
me
just
so
being you
happy.
two?
What?
It just ended up being you two?
No,
There
we
was
had
4
three
of
other
us.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no.
They've had their pick for it. She rolled like a 24.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Performance.
But my performance is like 10, man.
Oh.
Difficult to get that one by.
Yeah, I can't.
You wake up in the morning. Some
Sound
of
like
you a
you
little
did.
dry mouth. Some of you a little sticky. Some of you a little creeped out. Some of you totally fine.
Sticky.
No, I get rid of one of my exhaustion points.
One of them, yeah.
Yep. Anyone that does have an exhaustion point, take one away. The morning's yours. What would you do?
We got till noon to hightail it out of here. I say we maybe get some food and
Yeah, make our way back down.
Breakfast is available. We have bacon. It is what we call the continental breakfast. It includes everything from the continent. If you haven't tried these eggs, and he holds up looks like a hard-boiled egg, but it's black. It is essentially egg. It is an old thing from the northeast. It's not, or northwest. It would be northwest. In fact, yeah, it's wonderful. You should try it. It is fantastic.
I'm gonna sniff it.
It smells horrible.
Ah.
Not doing it.
Not
Negative.
for everyone. That's okay.
Nope.
We have the tofus over here. We
Tofu?
have bacon. We have pancakes or flapjacks or pan flaps.
About
Trying to relate to
Got
you here. I'm
smokes in
not
a
sure.
pancake?
Shawarma. We have shawarma. We have the smoke in the pancakes. Yes, there is actually a tobacco field. The tobacco you are welcome to pick. If you help pick some of the tobacco, then you are welcome to have one of this.
What the fuck?
Bong and blintz. We have blintzes. We have strawberries. We have fruit. We have vegetables. Whatever you like. Hey everybody, I am from Holland. This is a weird?
That's my favorite.
I guess we'll grab
it's a
some
great
breakfast
movie.
items. You know.
There's everything that you have ever seen and ever dreamed of and more.
yeah, I think Wampo and I have veggies and
I actually tried some
things
pancakes.
okay, yeah,
With
you do it.
strawberries.
How do we look? Do we look okay?
Yeah.
Like, do we all look okay?
Yeah, everybody seems fine.
Yeah?
Guanapo looks a little
I'm
tired.
gonna go up to Guanapo's eyes and like check it
They're
out
a
now.
little
pull out his
bloodshot.
arms.
He's
He had a
kind of
rough-
slow,
rough
sluggish. He looks sore when he moves. You can see him wince at times, but otherwise,
Alright. No one looks funky.
no.
How's
Nobody looks
the-
poison,
The
cursed,
bootosh?
charmed.
You
nothing.
good?
I'm fine, love. Thank you.
Okay. 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 We're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge. So I guess we'll make down our way.
Yeah, we got till noon. You got anything you need to do? It's
No.
like I would say
Split up
like
over
quarter
here.
past hair 10. You know, I don't
Well, hold
really
on.
know,
Fucking all night.
I'm
I think
gonna write
we
my
probably
book
One.
We never
One
checked
question
downstairs.
before you go.
Yeah,
So,
huh?
We never checked downstairs.
You said
I'm
that
sure
you are
we're
from
fine.
Goodfellow. What brings you to this side of the continent?
family. My mother passed away.
I am sorry to hear that. Are you
Slash
returning to Goodfellow after this?
It's on.
That's kind of the goal
far.
eventually. Yeah.
Kind of up and up and up.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, it'll take us a bit of time to get over there.
Yes, it's going to take a considerable amount of time. That's why I asked. See, we have means of transportation that may be a little bit more expeditious than perhaps a boat or a vehicle. Being that our home is so
Movable?
mobile, I believe is the word that I was going to use. But yes, movable.
I was under the impression that you don't know when or where it shows up.
Which is exactly why having teleportation on our side as individuals is incredibly useful.
Individually.
You could time out. You could teleport us somewhere.
Well, have you ever heard of the teleport spell?
Yeah. Tried to get my buddy over here to
Yeah.
learn it from this weird wizard guy that we saw in this weird place.
I don't believe that
He wanted to
Warlock
kill
is
him
capable
and,
of learning such
yeah.
arcane magics.
I
But
don't know nothing about those W
we do
things,
have
but
a couple of our
wizards, warlocks.
Oh god, okay.
Magni. They are wizards. Several of them.
How efficient and well versed in spells are they with the
Yeah,
teleportation?
is it a safe thing to do?
I
or
mean,
is
I
it
like both of my limbs to come at the same time to one location.
I understand that splinching can be of concern to many of those involved. However, it is something that we have yet to experience, at least since the Magni were formed.
Magni.
The Primal Magni. They are the keepers of knowledge and also the protectors of this establishment. Very honorable and noble position. if
Could
you
we
will.
by chance, we still got a little bit of time before our boat gets here, could we by chance speak to one?
Well, the reason I ask, favors for favors, perhaps maybe you could go finish off the rest of those rats and
He really
He
wants
wants
to
to
kill
the
them.
fucking brats.
they are such a problem. You don't understand.
He's like, please kill them.
I was under the impression that
Jesus H. Christ.
Kill the fucking
that you guys
rats.
could handle some rats. So.
Yeah,
No, yes,
yeah.
I mean, the Magni were up all night and they are exhausted, and it looks like there are not many left. Maybe only a handful. And perhaps if you were to rid us of such woes, then we would be able to come to an arrangement.
You say handful. His handful or my handful?
Well, it's actually more of like, 2 hands, all of your hands full.
Yeah, if you had to guess the number of rats down
So there's
there,
like
just
10
put it-
rats.
Just I know it's kind of hard to count.
That
Maybe like
ratio.
One, like we were able to come
100
to
rats?
the
200
Per
rats?
person?
we have whittled off the outliers, but now there is just one swarm left in the middle.
Swarm.
Could be anywhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 50.
Let me.
I'm sorry.
5 to 50!
Let me.
Show me where they're at. I'll go
Let me.
back.
They are in the temple, just south of the actual offering plate. If you go around the bend and then into the storage room, that's where we believe they are nesting.
I start walking.
I'm gonna pull his cloak.
Do I feel like he's being truthful still?
Make an insight check.
I love Guanapo. Always has fucking
I love how you
eyes,
asked
man.
that question.
He
too.
always checks on us, man.
One pose the best.
27.
Seems up front.
No weird.
You're not getting. In his pointing, he just seems emphatic, like, don't want rats in this fucking building.
Okay.
I'm at it with these fucking rats.
Yeah.
These fucking
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Who's got Samuel L. Jackson?
Hey, squad.
Squad.
Yeah.
I'm already
Squad.
walking.
No, I pull his cloak. Be like, hey, man.
Yeah, can we at least talk about this?
Wait. Yeah.
Are you guys seriously
You guys
afraid of some
talk?
rats?
I thought you were walking.
No,
I was
grabbed
walking
him. I was
and she
grabbing him.
grabbed me apparently.
Would you like to?
No, I'll sit down.
I shuffle through my bag. And with a blank face, just pull out some bombs.
Oh shit! I forgot that Guanapo has fucking
Go on, but you
bombs.
think we
I
should
have
do the
some
rats?
bombs.
Bombs.
Quick
Did
away
you
home.
hear the same conversation that I heard? They're going to teleport us home.
Yeah.
Isn't that the whole fucking
Where's
plan?
home though?
But
Good
like-
fellow, we said that specifically.
There's
There's
so
fight
much
some
more.
rats to get home. It's just
There's
rats.
adventuring to be had.
We are, I'm good with this, by the way. But
Rat having?
I just want to let you know if we do this, we're throwing away our only form of transportation. Not our only form, but our best form of transportation off this island. And if we do the rat thing and something bad happens, we could be...
These people have been absolutely nothing but lovely. They saved me from poison when even my own party member wouldn't.
Hey, alright, some of us,
I would accept
had
that.
new shit happen
I
that
don't
we're
know
not fully
why
aware
that
of.
happened.
I don't know why that
Okay.
happened either.
If
Because
you don't,
we found
where do you
time.
want to go?
Yeah, you call her cellulite.
Then I'm an assassin. I will help you with the rats.
It just seems strange that you're an assassin who is afraid of some rats.
I'm afraid of rats. I just
No
prefer to
fear.
manage my time wisely.
I would just like to get the
Fuck out of
off
Dodge.
this
That's
island.
why we go and fight the rats and then we get teleported to Goodfellow. What is the problem
There's
here?
5 to 50.
It seems like a gamble to me.
Depends
Well,
on the rat.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but I'm
Let's
a
take a
bit of
vote.
gambler.
Let's take a vote.
I'm walking.
Yeah? Take a vote.
You walk away.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
rats.
follow whatever her name. Booney, I'm gonna follow Booney. So we can just
Guanapo, are
let's
you
just
going?
go fight some fucking.
I just kind of wave my bomb around.
So he does want to go. He wants to bomb some rats.
Odette.
Well, if we're going, we might as well go bomb some rats too.
Oh,
You guys
fine,
need-
I'll go.
And
Dragging. I'm
In
dragging
such-
and going.
In such it's the slowest devolution of of morale and of interest, where like somebody's like, yes, this is something I want to do. The next person's like, I guess, yeah, but I have stipulations. The next person's just like, fuck it, I don't really care. We go or we don't. Next person is more like, oh well, I feel like we should because they're going. The last person dragging their heels.
I'm fucking kicking rocks and shit.
on our way down, I am going to touch Guanapo and just kind of rub a little dirt on her shoulder. And we're just gonna let Sylvanas give you bear strength for now.
Just within 30 feet of me.
I am going
I mean, I feel
to.
like we're all
You
together.
get 9 temporary
Touch.
hit points.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab the forehead and touch and kiss Odette's forehead
And
and
you
give
have
her fortunes of favor,
Constitution
whispering.
checks.
I'm going to grab Guanapo, kiss the top of his
I already
head.
have fortune's favor.
No, unless for an hour.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So, done. Fortune's favor on Guanapo and Odette.
Can you cast that simultaneously? Is it a concentration?
No, it's not. But if I do it higher level, I get out 2 additional creatures.
Good.
I'm going to cast guidance on Luca.
I cast Bless on Nukuntosh, Fan. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
It's actually page parchment, boulder shears.
What was yours? Guidance?
I cast guidance
Which is D4?
Obi-Wan.
once before the
Qui-Gon.
spell.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it on you, then
Darth
I'm gonna
Maul.
cast guidance on you. So, Bless.
So you get 1d4 to an attack
Whenever a
check.
target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add a number roll to the attack or saving throw.
I am then going to tell our wonderful group, we are badass
until we
motherfuckers,
start battle.
and we whip some ass, and we whip it good.
Mine lasts an hour.
Motivational speech,
Mine.
and everyone gets 15 temporary hit points.
Can you stack
Hell
temporary
yeah.
hit points?
I think because they're 2 independent spells.
Because I gave her 9.
From 2 different people.
2 different magical sources.
Okay.
I would have to verify, but I'm going to say for tonight, yes.
Okay.
No,
So,
I feel like Chip yelled at me when we tried to do that for the Christmas
It's
lunch
because
run.
2 people. Someone tried to double down on it with one.
The same person.
Right?
So what I'm thinking is you're like he's buffing in the sense of like he's like, hey, feel better, and then somebody else is coming up and buffing. Whereas like if you wouldn't get double blessed because it's basically the same thing, but hit points are more of like a pool that can grow, right? And you're just expanding the wealth of pool that you
My
have.
spell that I cast was different from yours.
But like, so she could cast bless
Yeah.
and she could cast bane on the same person. Both the debuff and the buff have effect. She could cast bless. She could cast fortune's favor. She could cast luck. She could cast fortune's favor. And it's just but
Right.
like because it's 2 different sources, I'll allow it for tonight, and I will come back to this. I promise I will come up with a decent answer. And if it's wrong,
I just
Well,
remember Chip
tonight you
yelling
guys
at
got a
me
freebie.
because I tried to
I love
buff
Chip.
on top of her buff.
I love Chip.
No, I love Chip too, but I got scolded and chastised.
I think because you tried to do the same.
It was a different
spell.
Well, anyways, let's move forward.
Moving forward.
Yes, move forward.
I'm gonna pinch all their butts and just whisper a little bit, and you guys are gonna get Long Strider.
Everybody? Are any of these
4.
concentration?
None of them are concentration.
Not one.
Not one. Nope.
God damn.
What is Long Strider? Plus 10 to
Plus
movement?
10 to your movement
Okay.
Well,
For how long?
for an hour. All of them are an hour.
you approach the room that is
Fucking buffed.
It's gonna be
Been
50
described to
rats
you.
now.
um,
Definitely 50.
you
75.
I have a feeling it's not going to be rats.
It's not rats.
you see the door. It's a simple wooden door. It looks like it's almost made of driftwood, or maybe it's just incredibly old and
I've
termite
fallen for the rat trap once.
The door's
want that
closed.
They were rats.
We all want those
Doors
cheese.
closed?
Door's
Doors
closed.
closed.
I'm gonna walk up and just kick the fuck out of it.
You
God
he just
damn.
flies straight off. It's not even remotely an effort for
Don't need
you.
to roll for that.
Yeah, big
Bam!
old
On the other side of the room, you can see
I'm ready to be
this
done with these goddamn rats. I'm
like
goddamn
paper
monster.
mucus. It's gross as it creates this like hole, this wreath around a hole, and from the inside you can hear chittering and screeching. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Can we see anything?
Okay, now I'm gonna last that.
There are red eyes, and that's
She
It
has
was,
rats.
only, it lasts for a minute, so I was like, wait, I'm gonna hold that until.
What?
I'm gonna
Bless.
bless all of you.
Oh, bless all of us?
Yeah,
Well,
we have 10
or
rats.
just the-
Yeah.
yeah.
You have guidance.
I have
for them,
guidance,
so
yeah.
I can only do 3. So
That's
I don't-
3.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want to go high. 23.
Oh shit. 21.
Not the one.
16.
I got a 1 and then a 20.
15.
I don't want to wait for my life to be over. No!
Luca.
Rats.
No!
You watch as this tidal wave of
Should we do this?
Rats.
Should we do the thing?
start pouring out. We can. I don't. Do we have a swarm of rats?
A rat
God.
king.
Rap music?
Damn it!
You can
Is it
find
gonna be a rat
something
king?
that is,
You know what a rat
Can
king
you
is?
wait, wait? I have many dice.
That's when there's like a
I
horde
have
of
dice
rats and all their tails get tied together. Literally, their tails get like tied together and they turn into like a ball.
A rat king.
Yeah, it's a rat king.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's gross.
And now
Perfect.
we're
Where do you
gonna
want
fight
it?
one of those.
Stick them on the corner closest to Luca. There you go.
Ah!
And you just push them all back in.
Oh.
They're just one.
Wait, where are we?
They're acting as one right now, like a rat king.
I would caution you not to approach.
You know that
this
rat from
yeah, fuck this.
I have a
from
plan.
Rick and Morty, where he's like,
Feel free
you
to
notice
laugh
how I
at
didn't
this.
give you a name like Scar or King? It's because to me you're not special. Maybe to these other rats you're special, but to me
Yep.
you're
I
not.
think that one up there.
That's
and,
pretty much the caliber of rat that's coming out at you right now.
Okay.
That fight scene had no reason
Relevance.
to be that good.
There was no
To be
point.
that good.
It is
Fantastic.
easily the most cinematically appealing
we came into the
art in all of Rick and Morty.
That's right.
It is so like kids.
Pickle
My
Rick
kids are
fought
like.
rats.
My kids are like,
That's
this
my
is
kids
satisfying.
do
I'm like, no,
constantly.
this is satisfying.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Yes.
He's got like fucking dirty razor
Nails
blades,
and-
screws, and
Yeah.
oh,
have explosion stuff.
Yeah,
and
no-
all because he had 20 minutes
In
of
that
tongue in a
vicinity.
Okay,
cockroach.
good to know.
Good luck.
Had no business being that
No
well
business.
choreographed.
Not one bit. But you had to have it in order to have Pickle Rick
Right.
and Solenia.
Solenia.
That was one of the best parts.
I'm first going to go ahead and
Pickle man.
It's so
I tell you, Pickle Man.
Have sandwich away. He's
Because I
putting,
don't have
he's
sandwich.
putting the plastic bottles
I'm gonna go ahead and draw a
in the
sigil
recycling.
Alright.
above my
Jeez.
head.
Alright,
So
alright.
saving us.
I'm drawing a sigil above my head, and I'm doing blade ward on myself. I have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks.
Yep.
Um,
Non-magical is basically what they're saying.
Yep, pretty much. And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and do. You said I can't stack. Never mind. I'm gonna do Mantle of Inspiration, and that pit of whatever, of thing,
Swarm
must
of
do.
rats?
Yeah, must do a wisdom saving throw.
Fail. Guarantee it.
Excellent.
A -1.
And I guarantee.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I want them to. I'll use one of the things here. Grovel. Grovel at thy feet, but where you currently are, do not come close. Grovel where you are.
The rats just come to a screeching stop, and you watch the force that was pushing them kind of topples over itself, and you see rats screeching and freaking out, but as soon as they get onto their paws, they're like face down on the rock.
Cool. They are prone at this moment.
Prone. Anything else?
No, just an update on this. So it's for a minute until my concentration ends, so that I can keep doing it.
Okay.
Didn't we both roll
Okay.
21?
She has higher dex, I guarantee it.
But
That's how when in a tie, I just go, who
Should I
has higher
say
dex?
something to her before she goes?
You guys are going at the same
I
time.
have 3.
Don't approach them quite yet. If you can help it.
Well, I'm going to, but I'm going to get away when I'm done.
Alright. Okay.
There's 60.
Yeah, you get
So
plus
I
10.
have 70.
Something
Okay,
else.
so if I'm right here, I'm 5 feet away, right?
So I can tell you.
No.
I would say no. I would say no. I would say no because that one die is the outlier and the bulk is behind that.
Okay.
So there might be one rat
Yeah,
within
yeah.
your range if you want to just like, it's probably pretty easy to just kill it if you wanted to. You can also move it diagonals.
70. Nope. Same. Yeah. Okay.
Diagonally.
Diagonally. What did he say?
Is this in here? Is this in here?
Diagonally.
Yeah, it's a little pedestal. There's
Okay.
barrels and stuff on it that look rat chewed. This looks like maybe like it was a food storage. There's like
Oh.
some cloth and stuff.
Not
This
healthy.
place is, yeah, this is
Not good.
and it smells gross, and there's definitely that like I don't know if you guys have ever smelled rat poop, but like
Oh,
it's strong.
yeah, it's
Never
bad.
had the
Yeah,
pleasure.
it is
It's
pungent.
bad. I'm gonna move
Hantavirus.
there, and then
That was the one that we couldn't remember.
that we came across.
No, we were talking about what's the proper name for the black plague.
Davey and I came
We came across
it
that not too long ago.
in a
Potavirus?
national park. Yeah, there's a sign that they had a little area closed off in a cave that said Hantavirus.
Gross.
No, don't
Yeah,
come
I was
in.
like, okay, let's walk away.
Yeah.
Um,
Cernia pestis, black plague.
I'm gonna move there.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you move there.
Oh.
I can't tell you the amount of time I spent. Shuffle
there.
Spent a lot of time on that.
And hold
Way harder than
my
you think.
action until I get
Ooh.
attacked.
Beautiful. Great. Booney.
Yes.
Well, I
I'm
see.
going to cast Synaptic
Yeah.
Static right in the middle of all of
What is
them.
it?
Synaptic Static.
Gotcha.
And they all have to make an intelligence saving throw of 17.
They fail.
That's be 8d6 of damage.
Oh, Chris.
Hit me.
Lean back.
Lean back. Lean back.
No ones?
Whoa!
It is a miracle!
He wasted his
Against the
one good
rats.
roll on rats.
Hey,
Hates the
they
horses.
could attack, and they're probably strong as
30
one.
points of damage. To
How
every
do you wanna
single,
do it?
every single one of them.
How do you want to do it? You're making it
I
What?
want. Has anyone seen the Kingsman movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where their heads just start
Yeah. It's
one
not,
by one. I
it's
just
not
want,
their full skull that pops. It's more just the opening at the top, where like the what's the baby thing? The buttons on the baby's head. There's one here.
Soft
and
spot?
there's one
spot.
there. Yeah, the soft spot. But they have a proper name.
Yeah, we
Foreman?
don't.
Is there a name?
I want to say it's a foreman or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Right.
Nobody
They're the
watching
holes-
this is gonna know that.
They're the
Don't worry
holes in
about it.
between.
Yeah, but the babies have
They're just soft spots.
foramen
Too
in
much
the
time on this.
beginning that are.
Yeah, they're
Like,
not. They're
there's-
not formed. They're
That's
not
what, yeah,
ossified.
yes.
Are their heads popping?
Yeah, that's
About
me and Matthew are on the
30 to
same page here.
35 skulls of rats just erupting on the ground. And you wait. They look bigger than your average rat.
How's my whip? Is it warding me of anything?
No, it's fine.
Monica looks at his bomb, has a little bit of a tear. I kind of look at you like,
You know, if you've ever played The Witcher, then the nest isn't fully gone until you bomb it.
Yeah. Guanapo, throw a bomb.
Don't throw. Whoa, hold your fucking horses.
is the hole still there?
Yeah, the hole's still
what
there.
does it look like right now?
It's gross. It looks like there's mucusy something that holds the majority of it together, kind of like a like termites spit to make their poop, or I can't remember, but to make their little tunnels. But this is like wet paper mache.
Are we out of combat right now?
You're out of combat.
Alright, I want to take my rod, I'm going to hone into my rod, and I'm going to regenerate my spell slot.
I want to throw my bomb to the hole.
You
Before she does that.
light
Or
it.
he.
Well, you just everyone does that.
It's easy enough for you. You kind of tiptoe forward to where the dead rats are at, and then like run away and plug your ears. And it. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Does anything need to do a saving throw?
Is it a saving throw?
It is. Each creature within 5 feet of the point of where the bomb is must succeed on a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
Beautiful. It fails.
Okay.
Beautiful. It ain't gonna make it.
17 damage.
You hear the
Fire damage, specifically.
sizzling of moisture burning off, and you hear rocks shifting. And as the smoke begins to kind of billow out and then subside, you feel confident that your bomb went off and did damage in there. 100%.
Do it again!
But the room's just quiet, and
With my cantrip, I'm gonna just hold flame and like cover the hole with a flame,
yeah, you
and I'm just gonna
singe the outside of the hole.
I'm just gonna hold the flame there, so it's covering the whole hole. I can do a 5-foot cube.
Okay.
I'm
yeah.
assuming that
Yeah,
it's,
yeah. The
Yeah.
volume of this nest, you get the feeling that you can hit the bulk of it with your 5-foot cube.
I'm just gonna hold there. What the fuck are we doing to kill the rats?
That's all I'd like to know.
Are we done? Can we
The
go?
Moontosh wanted to do this.
This seems stupid now.
Did none of you want to be teleported back home instantaneously? That was the whole point of going back to the mainland, to talk to the people who teleported there, to then also teleport us home. So what is the problem here? I thought this entire thing was to be teleported home. We killed the rats. Let's go talk to the Magni guys and get our asses teleported home.
Can we just check the ground really quick as a family and just see if there's anything suspicious other than rat paw prints?
I'm not the one who's bored all of a sudden.
Two of you make a survival check. Don't care who.
My survival's +6, so anyone else got higher than that?
I
Hold
got
on.
a +2.
Hold on.
Oh, I have a +6 as well.
Okay. Anyone else higher than +6?
Hold on. Ah,
One of them
work!
might have a good one.
Work!
Come on!
+8.
Damn, you got it.
Yeah. Who else?
You.
It'd be one of you two.
Do it.
No, Debbie, your roll's been so great tonight.
Yeah, fuck off.
And then I had 16.
Between the two of you, you cannot discern any patterns in the ground that would indicate anything other than rats have been in this space for some time.
Okay. What are you doing?
Does this
Letting you
just
guys talk to each other.
not seem just fucking too easy? That
Yeah, that was too easy.
It was too
that
easy.
somebody with the power of teleportation couldn't have handled this?
They did mention how much volume there was.
Use detect magic.
Detect magic does not work on this island. Everything is magic.
I don't
and-
want to. Well, none of them are concentration, so I guess I'll do clairvoyancy and throw my eyes down into the tunnel.
My little legless Nabuntosh up there.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, we're going there.
He's leaning up against a D6.
I can also commune with nature and see if there's more rats.
Yeah, so
Feels like a waste, but
Fan is gonna commune.
I don't know if
I'm gonna.
yet.
Well, I'll do clairvoyancy with my eyes, and I'm gonna go into the tunnel. That.
As soon as you enter the specific tunnel, I'm assuming you're talking about the darkened tunnel, the one that nobody can get through.
The rat one, I thought.
Oh, the rat one?
The rat one.
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of like baby rat corpses
Aw.
and just burnt up stuff and maybe little collections of fetid meat and just grossness in general,
Okay.
but nothing alive that you can tell.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna move to the dark tunnel.
The dark tunnel, as soon as your clairvoyancy hits the blackness, you snap back to your own self.
We need to fucking go. We need to leave. We need to leave now. That tunnel, I feel like, is the tunnel that is very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
that same feeling.
Cool. So,
They were all pretty open with us about
leave the
that.
fuck out?
They've been pretty open with us about everything. They've been probably the nicest people we've ever run into.
That's very true. Very true.
This whole thing seems weird for me,
I
alright?
don't know why.
They're not trying to kill me!
Right.
They must be suspect!
We good? We good? We good? Yeah.
Yeah,
we
let's
good?
go
Cool.
talk to
Yeah.
these
We're getting the fuck out.
Unless you guys want to live here, because that doesn't seem like the worst idea either.
No.
Free beer forever.
I don't want to live here.
Yeah,
No
I'm
way.
gonna go
You
back
must
now.
provide something of value if you would like to live here, but
Does he walk
Where
up-
the
Oh, where the fuck did he come
I'm
from?
assuming you guys are back up top.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This conversation
What are you
took
doing?
place as you're walking. What are you doing down there? Oh my god!
you see him hanging upside down from the ceiling.
One of the rat dead.
Five
Two
suckers,
rats.
4 damage.
Oh my god, that cracks me up. We're like, what the fuck
Oh
is
shit, where did you come from?
I'm assuming that your journey to rid us of the vermin has been successful.
Very, muy
Yeah.
It
successful.
was rather
Oddly
easy.
quick, but yeah.
All dead.
When people ask you what happened here, you tell them Nabuntosh came. And Nabuntosh
The
came.
Moontosh, I've heard that you build orphanages.
I'm not surprised. It was glorious.
There was a man who walked through, says human, Kalishtar. Am I correct?
That's correct.
He
You're
says
a
that you
Kalishtar?
build orphanages all over the world with just your bare hands.
With my bare hands, yes, it's very true.
Incredible.
Very true.
Yeah, literally bare hands. It's weird.
Oh.
He changes them to bare, like they're like.
You would
This
think
is
that
my-
reduces your dexterity.
Pause.
This
but
is my fool.
it
He
seems
travels
to
around
be-
and
know
speaks
what happened.
nonsense.
It was just
He
weird.
entertains me.
I
don't
see.
worry.
So you
He's-
use the bare hands and he is the assassin.
Yes, he's the assassin. That's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. We
I'm
don't need
understanding this dynamic a little
Yeah.
bit more than I was before. Anyways.
Yeah, anywho, you got, can we go talk to these,
Yes, where is the
teleportation fellows?
The Magni. Let us find out. Magi. The Magi.
The Magi.
Uh,
Love the mummy.
Lord, the Mummy? It's the Mummy?
The Magi.
Yeah. We are the Magi. This is very similar, but I can't maintain that.
No. You're close.
Oh my God. Somebody help me out here.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how. We just did. We killed a bunch of rats.
It's like God asking you a question. If you don't know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Dude, I can't wait for you to sit behind one day and just watch and just be like, wow.
Me?
Really? Yeah. It's gonna be one of those like astronauts moments.
Oh.
I'm
So it was all
horrible-
lies?
I'm
It always
horrible
was.
improv, guys.
Yeah.
It's all improv.
It always was.
You are led back up through into the second level. It's like a balcony banister system. There are places to sit, places to eat, places to get food, places to get water, places to read. There are bookshelves, things like that. But he leads you up to like this kind of like offshoot section. It's like a hallway.
What is Debbie doing down there? Oh.
There's a
She's moving.
Hufflepuff down
Just
below.
moving her. No, okay. Got her. It's like 5 or 6 steps that lead off to this kind of just weird, different section of this building. There is a large elm door, very pale wood, that is surrounded by arcane runes and knocks. Magni, oh great Magni, would you permit conference with these heroic travelers who have helped finish the work that you so nobly started?
We also built an orphanage while we were there.
And built an orphanage.
Oh God.
A good fellow. And it takes a second, and the door opens. And there is the hulking tabaxi with the cut off sleeves standing there.
Does he have a pompadour?
No,
Sorry.
he is not. But he does have a switchblade. No. He just kind of nods. And the woman walks away, the monk walks away.
Damn.
Once he's out of eyesight, he's like, yeah, what do you guys need?
We were told that if we took care of a little bit of an infestation for you, that you would teleport us back home.
Right.
Home would be good, fella.
Good fellow, yes. That's
Yeah.
true.
Just to make that one
Clear.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow, it's got reads.
Cool, yeah, come on in.
Oh, I was gonna say mines. So you finish that
So
sentence.
you
Come on.
you enter, and it is like a bro pad. There's like dirty socks everywhere.
Oh god.
It is
sock
not.
here, Christmas
Yeah.
This is the guy we're gonna fucking trust.
But there are people
Christmas
everywhere.
tree.
There's probably about 7
Yeah.
individuals in here of varying races that are just kind of lounging about.
All bros.
They're
Are
all
they
bros.
really? We got some deep V's.
Like they're
Yo,
dudes and chicks,
Now
and
it's
they're
just
all
not the
broed
time.
out. And it
I'm
smells
so fucking done with this.
This
house.
room smells like body odor.
Oh.
And it smells like
a deep
hard
breath.
work and perspiration.
Smells like home.
He kind of turns
I'm into it.
as he walks in. He's like, "Misty Bottle, you're up, my dude."
Misty!
This female water genocide kind of rights herself, and yeah.
She's also a pro.
So
Oh my god.
Yo, we were told that you would teleport us to
the tabaxi goes and sits
Hello.
down and grabs a piece of meat and just like kicks his feet up and like just starts chewing on it and watching you guys.
Shocked you guys don't eat a little more za around here.
Zaw!
Yeah. Are you the one who helps us to this? I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know like the teleportation spells and stuff.
What's the max on that of people you can throw out?
7.
7.
And
Nice.
6 horses.
6 horse. What?
Like all at one time.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of
Like
distance?
7 plus 6.
7 plus 6. 13.
Damn. Damn.
Nope.
Good lord.
It's on this plane of existence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait. I don't think it's on this plane of existence.
Good.
What? What plane of existence are we on?
Where are you trying to go then?
Where are you?
Good fellow.
We're trying to go to Goodfellow.
I feel like when I did my commune with nature, that this was a different plane of existence.
No. You're thinking of the Rock. The Rock is from a different plane of existence.
Yeah.
We're still on Midgard, though.
Yeah.
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 Which
yeah,
is-
it's the
which is
material
Earth.
plane.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like, I
totally.
mean, you can call it Earth, you can call it Midgard. It's all the same.
Or Ethway.
Halfway.
As a normal
Yo,
person
Misty.
I mean,
yeah.
that's like the name of the continent, but like, who knows what's outside the continent, you know?
So to be specific,
would. I think a lot of people do.
Eathway, Goodfellow.
Yeah, no, got you. I mean, I know the directions.
Right.
And she like points back, and she's got like these. They're actually really well drawn. They're almost like blueprint-esque circles written on paper, on parchment, that are just kind of tacked to the wall. And she's like, Eathway, right here. Yeah. Aurora right here, but like.
Whoa, wait.
Aurora's like right there.
You mean good,
Go.
good fellow?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
I was like, fuck, what do you
okay.
mean there's different... what?
No,
We got that
no,
far.
Good fellow. My apologies. See the Gatling?
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
wanna go there.
yeah.
No,
Uh-huh.
not
There's some
Cedar
villages in the northwest if
Yeah.
you want to go visit them.
I mean, No, let's go to Goodfellow.
Are we
Cool.
do I really want to go
I do have a quick question though.
Yeah,
I
why are we
mean,
going
right,
to go
what's up,
anywhere
dude?
right now?
You seem like you're pretty powerful.
I mean, I'm pretty great.
Right.
Pretty
Those
sexy.
rats were rather easy, but we've heard you were having a lot of trouble with them.
Yeah, no, we stayed up all night fighting those sons of bitches.
Why would we? I literally handled them with one spell. Is there something we're missing?
We should go in.
I mean, like, we did a lot of work
So
last
you
night,
just
you know?
preempted it, and we just cleaned up the last little remnants.
Look, man, sometimes you just need to take a breather and you take a breather, you know? When it's time, it's time.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just. This sounds great, and I just want to make sure that you're satisfied with.
Look, dude,
with
flickering
Arcan's
fire
inspiration.
over there. He's been sawing Z's since he got back, and you look over, and there's a fucking. There is
Oh
a.
my.
There's a dwarf that is just like mouth open and has like drawings on his cheek and like tissue paper stuffed up his nose.
Leave me here for 15
and, like-
minutes. That's all I need. 5.
You can do that after we leave.
Never seen these bros again.
All right.
And they're all in ridiculous shape.
Yeah.
Like they're bigger. So like a normal dwarf, about 5 feet. This dwarf is like almost 6 foot and hulking, but passed out. Water genocide. Usually very light. This one shredded to pieces.
His abs like ice.
Her
abs.
I have some shit
Almost.
to get to in Goodfellow.
Goodfellow, really?
Yeah.
All the places we could go, man. All the places we could go.
What do you
Literally,
have
I
going
could send you
on?
like anywhere. I don't really care.
I have multiple
Anywhere.
things. We had.
Wait, you need to see Joanne?
Joanne ain't shit
Does
right
that
now,
include,
man. Look how much
include
shit we
other
get
planes of
into.
existence?
I'm not
Right,
like
so
that.
that one's a little bit
Not to
sketchy. You
mention,
could
Joanne's
get injured
supposed
pretty
to
hard,
set up
but yeah, I can
something
send you
for
other
me in
places.
Goodfellow, and
Would
I
you be
need
able
to check on
retrieve
it.
someone
On top of
from
that,
another
Blanco
plane?
and I have a farm that
I'd
we're
have to go
supposed
there
get back
myself,
to
and I'm not a huge
eventually.
fan of other planes.
Why'd you guys
exist,
buy a
except for
farm
the
when we're
water
travelers?
plane, because that's my shit.
Alright, my boat. We all have a
Niflheim.
home in Goodfellow.
Ice, water, it's all the same.
I don't give a shit about my own
Yeah,
Goodfellow.
no, yeah, no, Goodfellow. At least let's go south of Goodfellow and make our way up.
Right, so it actually has to be like a location where there's a teleportation circle, and you see she points, and she's like, I have to send you here. It's like a street address. I can't just send you nowhere.
Right. So
far
how
away
many?
is it
So how many
from
options do we
Goodfellow?
have?
You have Sea Gatling,
Yeah.
which is on the Clitharis region.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't care to go.
Negative.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the only other notable place that
Negative?
has a teleportation circle
Sea Gatling.
is Goodfellow.
Really? You don't like that either?
I'm not.
Interesting.
Wouldn't want to partake in Sea Gatling. No thanks.
He probably assassinated an entire.
God.
Anyways,
damn it, this
all right.
guy's
So
gonna
Cedar
get his
Gatling
tongue cut
negative. Goodfellow, huh? What else you got, Misty?
He just
That's
said.
it.
And we have Aurora,
she
which
just
is like
said
right
that's
outside
it.
the.
Aside from
Island.
what?
Are we not trying to get back to Goodfellow?
I guess Goodfellow's the option.
These two are antsy as shit for some reason all of a sudden. But
Anthony,
I
shit.
thought
I'm
we wanted
trying
to
to
get
get
back to
Goodfellow.
Joanne
You
and
can go anywhere,
you know,
man.
report
Been to
our
Goodfellow.
status.
Well, we
and
can only
Been
go
there.
to
Done
two
that.
see what's going on with Lucas
unfortunately.
and
don't we have a lot of loose ends to tie up? Good fellow.
Goodfellow,
please.
yeah.
She takes out a piece of chalk, and you see there's like an area. She has to like move some books out of the way, some clothes, some old weaponry that's like still dirty and not clean. It's very like frat house esque of like, oh god, let's just get this shit out of the way here. Okay. And then she starts drawing, and you see that she starts mimicking the page that's up on the wall. The different arcane runes and symbols and lettering and fanfare, and after a second she's like, alright, you guys ready for this one?
Hold on. I'm gonna take a
We're
big
putting
nice
all
whiff
our
of
faith
her.
in this random person.
And she's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, soak it in, big girl.
Yep. And then suck it all in. All right, then we'll suck it.
Takes the chalk and just does a swipe across the ground, finishes the last section of it. She's like, you guys have like 3 seconds, so.
Yeah, I grab one pen. We jump
I'm
in.
holding Odette.
I'm in.
Yeah, well, we went in together.
Yeah.
You guys disappear. There's this pulling in your abdomen that's similar to the plane shift that you experience coming back to the material plane. But this one is so much more twisty, and it's knotted, and it seems like in just an instant, every molecule of your body is ripped apart and reassembled, and you catch yourself trying to breathe, and you're trying to take a breath in before you realize your lungs are full, and you
Do any of us puke?
make a constitution save.
All of us.
Oh god.
And try to avoid puking.
Oh.
17.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yes. No puke over here.
The boon touch piece.
You
As you retch on the ground, you hear Well, it is so good to see you, my friends.
Oh,
No!
my God.
Where the fuck
I
are
have
we?
sex with dead people.
Sex with dead people!
Oh,
It is
yeah.
fascinating
Back
to
into
have you back.
Escuela.
We do know a
And as
lot
you
of
kinda
Russian
sit there-
people, apparently.
You can see there's like he's a God, what was he? He was an
Vidal.
Earth genocide, wasn't he?
No, Vidalkin.
Vedalken.
Stanley, right?
Vedalken.
Yeah.
Stanley, thank you.
Yeah.
Stanley is standing there with a huge pile of books, and he's just like, "So have you have returned from your adventures then? It's nice
Hey!
to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Should I alert anyone that you are here? Is
Nah,
anything-
not yet.
Okay.
We want
You want
surprise.
Joanne alerted, I'm sure.
Joanne, I can let her know that you have arrived. Of course. Welcome back. You may find the city slightly different and hopefully not unappealing ways.
Our house is still here.
Your house is still here, yes, but be careful as some of the guard that patrols that area, that ward, not the nicest people anymore.
The fuck?
Oh
I'm
no.
It's
gonna read my
unfortunate.
book really quick to you guys. Remember when we left, Christy was not Christy. Remember that? Remember that?
Oh, I fucking remember.
Yeah.
I fucking remember.
Who is the current leader of this town?
Good question.
Joanne has taken pretty much capital control over the city. She was voted unanimously by the council. She has the most political experience and is honestly one of the best negotiators I've ever seen.
She's
she
in
is-
charge of the guard that are kind of iffy.
No, that would be the new captain of the guard.
What happened to Christy?
She was hung for crimes against the city. It has been some time since you've been here.
Yeah, what kind of crimes are we talking about?
She was in.
Did you
She was hung for conspiring and coercion and.
Forgot about that.
Honestly, we have come to the conclusion that the entire Yagigama experience was due to her. Not just in a passive way of not doing her job, but actually conspiring,
Actively causing it.
participating.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Her bounty is still outside the front gates if you
Oh!
want to see it.
You say it's been a long time now. I will not lie to you. We have been everywhere, man. How long has
Have you
it
been through the desert?
It's been, man.
I love you.
I knew you would. I knew you would.
What did you say?
Don't worry about it.
If you weren't there, you weren't there.
It
It
was
has
it was a
been,
it was a melody between the two of them.
Probably, I don't know, maybe, 7 months since I last saw you?
Did we experience any extra time in the other realm?
You, in your mind, would only remember about 3 months having passed.
So more time passed than I thought.
How long have we been gone for total? Would you know?
7
I
months.
don't know if I would know.
You keeping track in your mind, it's only been like 3 months since you left.
Okay. Yeah, one question that we never really asked ourselves is if we lost any time in the other realm, and apparently we did.
Do
Yeah.
my boobs look any saggier than they are currently?
No.
Okay. Don't care.
So other than the guard being a little stick up the ass type right now, everything else going okay?
Yes,
Are there any
whole
other-
new sections of the city are being built and fortifications are being wrought. You know we are at war with City
I was
Gatling.
going to say, any new world events that we should know?
Oh yes,
No,
we have
we're
declared open war with City
No, we're
Gatling,
not.
and
we're not.
while the time being,
Fuck a duck running.
we are. I mean, they were the ones that orchestrated. You really need some catching up. Perhaps maybe we get some drinks and have conversations.
Yeah, I would love that. Before,
Let me go put my books away, and I will take you to the Longhouse.
I'm gonna grab some books and help him.
Any
course.
way I could find Joanne.
I have already alerted her to your presence.
Okay.
You doing okay, Daddy?
Would you like to have her meet us at the Longhouse?
I know, man. What?
What is her?
Can I have my
I believe
chance?
you are the champion of the Longhouse.
Yes, sir. Can
What
I
about
have my
her
chance?
establishment?
It is fully available, and I mean, if you'd like to go there instead, I'm just suggesting.
I had a
that-
grand old time.
I like the Longhouse's beer more. Let's
I
get
think
that
we should
balance.
go to Longhouse as well.
That's
Um,
fair.
Is there any way I could just meet her here, and we will meet you
At the
guys?
school.
Yeah,
Of course.
And me
I
and
will-
her will meet you all at the Longhouse.
And she kind of has like a moment to
time
himself.
with Joanne.
Just no
and
man.
comes
I'll be
back.
sending you
She'll
a
meet
message
you
if
here
you take
in
too
about
long.
15 minutes.
Thank you, sir.
What are you doing? You'll fuck it?
It's been a while.
Rocco,
He'll
you
probably
can
be
stay
quick.
if you like.
He'll probably be quick.
Let's get it
When's the last time they had
No,
sex?
he'll let me stay.
He'll come quick.
Let's get it on.
I don't see nothing wrong.
We'll meet you guys at the Longhouse. Just save a beer for me,
When
Dooney.
I
And maybe sit the lip on the thing when we're here. You know, that'd be appreciated.
Oh, like
Yeah, don't even.
I put my hand over here.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you, Monopoly.
We'll,
You're my
if you
hero.
want me to keep your secret, then I will hold it near and dear to my heart. But I do have to let you know, I am not always in control explicitly of what I say.
Yeah, I'm aware. So
As you
fucking
say
find
that,
some
you
control.
reach over and you grab a piece of paper that's on the wall and just.
You didn't let me roll for that one.
Your arm is
Didn't
just
let me roll.
moving. It's not. It's just moving.
As he's talking to me. Just-
Case in point,
yeah.
I did not do that.
I feel you, brother. I'm just gonna need
So
you.
please just don't blame me if I
Yeah.
say awful things.
Yeah. Awful
Oh.
things is one thing.
so that wasn't you.
Spilling secrets.
I
is
mean-
can't
another.
always help it.
I mean, I'm gonna.
Shall we make our way then?
You know what I mean?
Might as well,
You do
yeah.
what you have to.
Please.
Still
follow
love
me.
you.
he
So,
told me
Fan,
to
you're
stay
staying
with him.
here?
Yeah, with one.
Have fun. It is an enjoyable time, I'm sure. Joanne is very busy. She no longer runs her own establishment. She is a manager establishment.
She may not
So
remember
the
you.
fact that she is taking time out of her day to see you is,
It's hard to forget.
well, it's
Yeah, but I mean,
it's an honor. Nothing else.
you know what I mean? Like,
I don't. Go to the
don't
fucking
wrap
bar.
your heart in it. I'm just saying. I'm walking away. and
It's
be
had
like,
nothing to do with that. I
I'm
just
just
want
saying. Should we have forgotten you?
Do you know if Lucas is here? Or of his whereabouts?
I do not know Lucas. I mean, we have had so many people come to the city recently. Last you left us, I think we were about 4,000 strong. Since then, we have freed slaves, captured more. Our numbers have grown to almost 50,000.
Let me put it.
50?
Yes.
Let me put it
we
this
have,
way.
We have a whole new section of the city that is being built
7 months?
in order to establish. But those who are coming in are building their own homes, and so it is a nice trade-off. In fact, your farms that your other two friends have earned are not that far from the city quarter any longer.
So Lucas, you probably recognize him. He looks like a guy who got laid some really good pipe.
Does he walk bow-legged?
No, he's got a pipe sticking through his fucking neck.
Oh! No, I have not seen it. What I do to my own business at this point is actually very fascinating. I crossed goldfish with iguana. And now I have
Guana?
an iguana.
Gold guana.
Well, I definitely ran for eggfish, but nobody seemed to want to go for that one. But
Eggfish doesn't really
no,
work.
they said gold guana was so much more appealing, rolls off tongue, if you know what I mean. But that has been the majority of my focus. I pretty much sleep in my office at this point. So I have not been outside in a very long
Are
time.
you still near us, or have you already
No,
walked
they're
away?
walking away.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, just
is
me and
there
you.
anything? I mean, it sounds like you do not know much at all about what has changed around.
No,
here.
everything's changed.
No one sent
We
us a
have
letter.
not gotten any information.
And you two thought it would be boring coming back to Goodfellow.
Never said
Boring
it was
is many things, but not Goodfellow. It is a
We're in a
bustling
war.
city, and as you
just got into a war.
exit the building, you can see there are. It is a whole different landscape here. The agora that you had previously spoken in has been changed, and is now some sort of. There are walls around it. You're not really sure what's inside, but there are walls around it.
Like a barracks.
It is not an open space anymore. There's a spire at the top. There are guard towers everywhere, watchtowers that kind of look out over the different sections of the city. The people here are a little bit more beraggled. Everybody seems to still have a cheery disposition, but not as cheery as before. There is dirt.
So
on
it's like
lots of
Halloween
different
Town
things.
when the Gray Spell was active.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got you.
And as you guys kind of peruse through the town, listening to Stanley and the things that he has to say, there is a general. It's just kind of sad. It's like you can never go home. Things are different now.
Stanley, what is this war about?
Well, Joanne, she left. She went to be an emissary to see the Catling. And in her time away, it was made clear that Sida does not appreciate Goodfellow and our valuable contributions to the economy. So they ordered a stand down, and we refused because naturally we are a society. We want to thrive on our own, and without their support, we have forged new relationships with the North, and it seems that everyone who is trying to escape the oppression of Sida has come here and is contributing. We only ask that those who are here contribute, and our society has grown as a result. We have new technologies. In fact, we have a
Draft system.
This is fantastic. You should look, and he points up over on the ridge. You can see there's a new staircase that's carved into the rock face that kind of protects Goodfellow. And as he's pointing and following the stairs, you can see there's this long metallic tube that's sitting on wheels, and there's this gentle puff of white smoke that drifts out of the top of it, and there are several smaller but equally sized, like they're smaller than the first pill, if you will, but the ones behind it are slightly smaller. Is a fascinating, we call it the locomotor, and it is for transporting goods and beings across vast distances with very simple technology. In fact, it is wonderful, and he starts to go into how a steam engine works, and it's very dry and boring when he says it.
That's the most terrifying thing I have ever seen.
It is, in fact, yes. It is. A house lost to redundancy, if you will. Carriages are somewhat a thing of the past.
Is the orphanage still around?
Of course, the orphanage is, and he points up ahead, and you can see just a couple peaks of the top level of the orphanage. There is
I assume
definitely
there's a
repaired
statue of
section.
me there.
Oh god.
Actually, of the children that were lost. But,
The children that were lost. That's more
They
important. than
don't
you.
seem deserving.
Oh, I'm gonna kick him in the
I guess
shin.
opinions are to each their own.
So if Sarah and
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
So they have a statue of them
Yes, yes. It was
Aw.
commissioned not long after you left. It was very beautiful.
Is it perhaps named after me?
It is not. It is actually
too.
the
I think
child.
us three built it. It wasn't just
yeah,
you.
yeah, I mean, considering. Wrong. No.
Ignore my posse. They just
I
follow
mean-
me everywhere.
Ain't no fucking
It is
entourage.
right of you to feel. I know that you did a lot of hard work.
I
We appreciate
did.
it. Frankly, it is. That was your contributions. Yes. Plus the killing of the Yakigama. Nobody wants that running around.
I have a
No.
question, Stanley.
Of course.
Do you think that will be drafted to assist?
No.
Nope.
No, anyone that wishes to join the military does so of their own volition, unless they're slaves. Our slave force is almost entirely dedicated to the military.
I thought
Everything
you
else,
said you freed the slaves.
I thought you
we
were
did
saying.
free those slaves. Then they became like the operating, center for military experience, and they trained the new slaves, which we captured from different areas. And it's just been, it's like a turnover, but like exponential growth. It's
Right.
pretty fascinating.
Right.
I'm not really a fan of slave trade.
Well,
Can't confirm
they're
that.
only. I mean, we do pay them. We just try to keep them paid on.
Right, last time
Food.
there was something to do about them being
shit.
treated well, at least. Is
Yes,
that-
no,
that's
it's
still
very
the
humane
case.
conditions. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I mean, it wouldn't go very well. When we say slaves, we really just mean that they are kind of like they owe us, and after they pay their debts, then they're good.
Indentured
Right.
servant.
I wouldn't. Well,
I'm not
you're not there.
dentures.
Is there any sort of abuse?
I
that
mean,
occurs
for
to
those
the
who
slaves?
have broken the law, of course.
I'm about to part the Red Seas over here in this bitch.
You must. Oh, sounds like we have some cotton towels for that. If you're looking.
I've heard horsehair is actually really good for that.
Fascinating. I have not used that yet, but I will definitely.
Are you?
I am somewhat of a physician in my pastime. That's why I'm actually really good at bonding animals together. But some of my other clientele is just, the average Jane of the city.
Just placing humans? Is that what you just said?
No,
Bonding animals.
bonding animals. I stick strictly to animals. You should see it. I have actually merged a beaver with a duck. It is
A buck?
no. It's I call it a platypus.
Oh my.
Has sharp
Thank you very
thumbs.
much. I'm done.
Poisonous.
Thank you.
And good night.
Snake thing.
I'm done.
None of that seems necessary for a beaver.
Duck bill. A flat tail. It's fascinating. Webbed feet.
You're
on the back.
You're a monster.
I mean,
Have you done any experiments with the Yagigama fungi that we gave to you?
no, we actually stopped doing that as some of our compatriots, one of my students actually developed a rocky exterior and it wouldn't go away, so.
You found no cure for that?
No, he died.
Uh-huh.
But we knew going into it that there was risks and he signed the waiver, so we are off the
Do you have, by any chance, a pamphlet or research documents
Oh,
that
we
are
have plenty
copies
of we have plenty of
we could
variety.
potentially read about? It'd be great.
As you're waiting patiently.
Have you noticed any sort of...
Yeah.
Research is great.
Assassins.
Creed
I mean...
of a sort. What?
Fan.
So thirsty.
Yeah, what?
Need a bar.
Joanne. It is
Oh,
lovely
shit.
seeing you.
You see, she is standing there in very regal garb. A very beautiful dress. Her hair is pulled up into what would be like a messy fountain bun, but it looks too pristine and intentional.
Is she an elf? She's
So
not.
yeah.
She is
Half elf or elf?
Half
fucking
elf.
bomb ass elf.
Yeah,
Half
you
elf.
look looking good. Looking good.
You.
Heard you got a promotion.
It was an unfortunate circumstance that brought us here, but I do my best to serve the city, and young wonderful. You are looking well preened. I assume that Fen is taking good care of you. Exceptional.
He takes pretty good care of himself. If
It has
anything,
been some time
take care of me.
since I expected your return.
Yeah, we've got lost to a different
Yes.
plane.
Lucas has told me
Existence,
plenty of your adventures, including that which Hagen was destroyed.
Yeah.
We have sent scouts to the area and wow.
It was unfortunate.
Well,
Unfortunate.
it seems that whatever information that you brought to my brother was useful and he is still alive.
I was wondering if you got that little sanctuary for me taken care of.
Yes, a building in the dock ward that we were going to give you the trade board, but in your absence we, progress.
Yeah, I see that.
So there is a vacancy in the dock ward right now that perhaps you might be interested in. A little close to the water, but maybe that works out for your insects. A little better.
Yeah, probably a little better.
I want to write in my book, and I want to ask you what happened with Christy.
Christy. An investigation was sent underway, and we had our best and brightest on the trail. Based on the information that you were able to recover of the children and the testimonies of your friends having met with Shiraz, as well as her culpability of having to put Shiraz to death, the council came to the conclusion that with the help of some additional testimonies and evidence, Christy must have been the one who brought Shiraz into the city, or otherwise smuggled some sort of artifact into the orphanage that her position and her authority would have promoted or allowed a advantageous access to places otherwise restricted. And so she was put to death.
I'm gonna pull my book back and write in Luxodon to Fan. Should we tell her our suspicions that that wasn't really Christy? They might have murdered her for no reason.
Yeah, we can let that loose. We're not sure that was Christy in her body so much.
What do you mean?
When we were leaving, we took one death. Somebody was occupying Christy's body. It wasn't. That was not Christy.
I write in my book, or disguised as her.
Or was disguised as Christy.
I see. And what has led you to this conclusion?
Well, let me look.
I write to you. Something was off about her when we left. Her behavior was not normal. Did I have something specific that
Was it you that noticed it?
it was me?
Yeah, because I have it right here. False Christy at date.
I think I just rolled an insight check because I noticed she was being really weird.
He was being a little excessive,
Cagey.
a little rude to us, and we just
Got a vibe.
it just didn't seem like Christy as we were leaving. And I tried to find you, but unfortunately, it just
Timing. I was not far off the shore, but not close to 10 either. Interesting. So you believe that perhaps there is an impostor in Goodfellow that is taking advantage of...
yeah, very possible.
She was wearing a dress. I was like, oh.
Am I there? I'm not there.
No, but that's like what...
Oh yeah, she
comes
was
up.
dressed differently too. Everything about her
Oh
was
yeah,
different.
yeah, she was definitely dressed differently.
Didn't they notice that when
When we were at
They
the
were-
funeral.
Yeah.
I thought they noticed that she was different when they were chasing after me after I had left?
We were
Yeah.
leaving outside of the city and she
Yeah.
was like standing,
Right.
behaving very oddly. I think she was like flipping a coin or something, but her aura was like off. Like there was something off with her.
I will speak to...
Did we ever tell
Captain
her again about the journal we
Renai?
found? About
Yeah,
how someone
I
was
will-
tracking routines and stuff? I read that in my book too.
Ever thought about what?
When we did our zero session with Connor, we found that journal and we brought it to Stanley and told him someone was watching their routines, and Stanley was unsettled by it, but he wouldn't really elaborate. Like someone was watching routines of what was going on in Goodfellow. I don't know if we ever told Joanne. If anyone did, it was you, but I don't know if you did.
I did. Definitely not.
Do we still have that journal?
Yeah, we definitely do. Yeah, because me and
Was that the one Konak
fought-
stole?
Yeah, me and Konak kept stealing it back and forth.
Who ended up having it?
I think I ended up with it because he said screw it at one point.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out that journal and I'll hand it to her. I would rather you not talk to anybody about this. In
Is
all,
that dangerous? Am I going to die if I read it?
no, we found this outside your city
Months ago.
many months ago, before I met you.
We fell in love.
I see. Then I will treat that with the proper due and care, respect it deserves.
About your new commander.
Yes, Captain Renite is a stout fellow. Orc, if I am not far from
Can you spell the name?
Ronaet. Renite.
This isn't the orc I was talking to in the one who did the farming, right? Remember I was okay.
Yeah, we, my limited time back, have not heard such pleasant things about, Captain
He is a stern man. Runs a tight ship, if you will. I recommend that you stay out of his path. My influence can only go so far. There is still a council. I just seem to be the figurehead of it at this point.
I would definitely suggest you at least take this book.
Alright, my journal. Hold on. I believe we let Christy read some of these pages, and then something happened to her. Should we let? Do you remember that?
I do.
Like right after we gave her those pages.
Literally. Some of the pages in this book are ripped out. Our friend Konak,
Yes,
we lost him in the Shadow Realm.
Well, I ditched his ass.
He was dead.
Allegedly.
He happened to let Christy read some of these pages from this book. That was before we noticed a change in her. I don't know what that means or does for you. I would just ask you to not show this to anybody.
Yes. I will take proper precautions, and I have means of protecting myself from magical influence of the mind with my station.
Alright,
I appreciate the warning.
should we come up with like a secret password with her? Like a secret handshake or something?
Yeah. I'm gonna show Christy my assassin's medallion.
What does it look like?
Big secrets.
You're not there.
It looks like a temple from my home village.
Okay.
Fairly easily recognizable and drawable.
Okay.
Just want to make sure that if I ask you, you remember what this is, without me having to show you.
Of course. I will do my best to remember, and may the gods watch over us as we enter this new era of information.
Yeah, seems like this place has grown, which is great, but
Yes, walk and talk, perhaps.
yeah, definitely.
And she grabs you by the arm, and you guys walk to the longhouse where you meet your friends, and Stanley, who is currently rosy-cheeked for a battle game. It is a night of catching up, and all of the information that seems to have slipped through the annals of time is brought to your attention, and the significant changes that have taken place in Goodfellow. And that's where we're going to go ahead and leave off.
Wait, you gonna tell us these changes?
Yeah, we'll text. We'll talk about it. You guys have questions, text me.
Oh my gosh. Why do we come
exciting
back here?
times.
It's a shit show.
Fucking shit show. Fucking war and shit.
Lots of shit. Lots of shit. Thanks for sticking around, guys. It was a fun time. I love the rats. That was easily the best part.
So
Buff, 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 buff.
Yeah, like we didn't do anything.
Like, I'll hold my fire.
Yep, it's dead. Boom.
It was too easy. It was just
It's beautiful. That's where we're gonna leave off. We're gonna see you guys next week. Happy birthday to Debbie in the meantime. See you next Tuesday at 7, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.